Okay, it's 1-0. We're fucking down. 13th in the championship. The takeover happened as I said it would. People will be. Oh, when have we got Leeds? Now then, people, welcome back to the Just Joe Football Show. Apologies for being a couple minutes late. The reason that being is obviously surprise at the lineup. We will undoubtedly talk through it, myself and Lockie. I want you folks to let me know your opinion in the chat as well. Initially, I think maybe Gray at right back, which, to be fair, someone said the other day and I dug them out for it, so apologies. I think it might have been Sean Healy, so yeah, I was wrong, you were right. But listen, before we get into it all, please do smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, get your comments in, and of course hit the notification bell. Please make sure you check out Lockie at Lockie Leeds as well, please. Do that for me. Could even be a tactical switch, folks. We might have three in midfield. We don't know, do we, until we actually start the game. So we'll have to wait and see. As long as Ampadu's not in a back three, then I'll be okay. Yeah, I know. That's the thing, isn't it? And maybe Struijk at left back, Byram at right back. You don't know, do you? That's the worry. Thinking, so yeah, we'll have to wait and see, because I don't want him in the centre back positions. Surely not. So yeah, smash a like on the video. Remember, watch along. I've got you covered. We've got Lockie with us as well. Lockie, we did no preview last night. Everyone was busy and whatnot. I've not spoke to you about Daniel Farke in his presser. What did you make to what he had to say on the on the Piro Rutter situation? I thought it was a great answer. I thought it was a great press conference, to be honest.
Yeah, he was on form one. He even said it in his thing. He needs to calm down a bit. I love that from him. Yeah, mate, I love it. As someone that wants to learn about football, for him to just sit there for 13 minutes and talk about the thing everyone's talking about and kind of just silence it all and really say, this is what I'm doing. Like you said, you can still talk about it. We will. It's good to talk about. It's a good topic. But hearing someone from the coach saying why he's doing it, I think we need more of that. I love it. It's proper. It gets you into it. It gets you excited, and it was a great press conference. He was proper up for it. I love the sass. Brilliant.
Yeah. I loved the Then he sat on it for a bit, and he went, right, I'll do you a deal. I'm going to tell you why. Don't ask me again. And I was like, get in there, Daniel. Yeah, it was almost Mourinho, Harry Kane vibes when he started reeling off. This player, Golden Boot winner. This player, Golden Boot winner. So we just have to trust him, right? It doesn't mean we can't be critical of the decision. Doesn't mean when it doesn't work, we can say, do you know what? He needs to switch it up. We have to still do that, but at least he's gave us his reasonings for that fact, and that's the most important thing. Before we get into it, let me just remind you all, folks, this video, as I say, is sponsored or at least supported by Asif Rahman, head honcho of Mayfair Lifestyle. Links to all these socials are in the description, folks. Massive Leeds fan. A fan of the channel, if you like, and wanted to help and support the channel grow. So if you can, please do show him some love. If you need tickets to games, hotels, anything like that, then he is your man. Links to Asif's social medias are in the description, so make sure you check it out. While I'm on as well, make sure you check out All Leeds TV merch store. I haven't got it on today. I did want to wear my bucket hat, but unfortunately with the headset, it just doesn't work. I really, really like bucket hats. So yeah, make sure you check them out. Tash, All Leeds TV, some great merch going on there. Right, let's talk about the lineup, mate. I'm gonna, just bear with us 1 minute. I'm gonna see if I can actually get it up on the screen, see if it's been updated yet. Sunderland. Oh, Middlesbrough 3 up.
3 now. Wow.
3. Wow. Greenwood, I know, scored earlier. Let's have a look who else has scored. 3-0. Wow, that's quite a switch, isn't it? Yeah. So they scored on the 58th, 60th, and 72nd. Yeah, 10 men. That is fair to say, but that's quite a shock. Middlesbrough certainly gone on a bit of a run though. I think that's 3 back-to-back wins now, bro. So
looking decent. But to be fair though, mate, they weren't great until that red card. To be honest,
were they not?
No, they keep it quite well, but there's not a lot of penetration there. To be honest.
Okay. Yeah.
According to Sofa Score, Ampadu's at left back, so I don't think that's right.
Okay. No, I don't think it will be. But let me. What I'll do is I'll quickly share the screen so people can have a look at it. As I say, folks, I don't think this will actually be the case as Lockie's mentioned, because they've got Ampadu playing at left back. But how do we envisage it to go then? This is how they've got it, mate. So Ilya Melier, the back four. Let's talk about the back four. It's hard to look at it while doing that, innit? I'll tell you what we'll do.
Yours is different to mine. Oh, no, they've changed it now. They've updated it. Updated it, yeah.
Okay. I'll tell you what we're going to do, bro. Let's do this, right? We'll put our players in. So I'm going to share this here. Folks in the chat, make sure you get your input in as well. Just bear with us one moment while I just switch this around. Can you hear that fly, by the way? No, right, okay, that's fine. There's a fly in between here, and I just didn't want it going while I was on the stream, and it'd have been doing people's heads in. Right, okay, so let's do this, Lockie, right? Yeah. So we've got Melier in goal.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's no Ayling. How do we envisage it going? Are you... Go on.
Two ways in it. It's either Ampadu at centre back with Rodon and Struijk at left back, or you've got Archie Gray at right back. That's the two ways, I think. I don't think he'll change to a 3 at the back because he's not done it all season. Although, look, we don't know, do we? He could pull out.
No,
that. I don't think they will. So I'm going to go. I'd imagine it's Gray at right back. I just don't think he'd ruin that centre back partnership. I don't think he'd want to change that.
Yeah, you would. Yeah, you would hope not. I'm just putting the names in, and then we'll move them around as we go.
No, what's chat? Great right back, yeah.
Great right back is most logical. It probably is, and like you say, we've seen him fill in there at times. Yeah. Yes, he's played there for England as well. You forget that. I don't think there's any questions that Pirro's going to be in the 10. I don't think that's going to come into question anymore. So do we think? Well, it'll be Kamara on the left-hand side, won't it? Do we think it'll be that, or...?
I just think if it was Struijk at right back, what you're doing, you're breaking up that partnership at centre-back. You're then taking Ampadu out of midfield and a partnership in Gray and Kamara who've not played together. For me, that's too much of a risk.
You don't want to... So, in effect...
Two massive partnerships, really, if you do that.
Yeah, of course. So this would be here, he would be there... Yeah, it just seems too many moving parts, doesn't it, to do that? Yeah. I'd be very, very shocked if he did do that. But then what does worry me is that he did basically mess it up when using Cooper in effect. Do you know what I mean?
But even with that, though, that was obviously because Rodon wasn't fit and we won the game, so he played him. So
yeah.
But this is, you're taking Gray and Ampadu out, which is the best partnership we've had with the centre-back partnership. And then you're just changing them both. I just don't think he'd do that.
And Luke Ayling's on the bench, right? Luke Ayling's on the bench. This is why, if I'm being honest, I think it could be a tactical change. Because surely you would just play Ayling. It would be simple. Ayling didn't have a bad game. He was okay.
It was better defensively than he usually is.
Not as good going forward, though, right?
He switched up, didn't he? Maybe, again, look, fatigue, tactical, like you said. We don't know what Daniel Farke's thinking, really, but I don't think he changed so much for one game. No. Could be wrong. Look, might have had this up for a few weeks, might have been waiting for this, but I highly doubt it. I hope it's Rodon Struijk centre back with Byron at the left back and Gray right back. Because then realistically, you're only changing Gray, aren't you? Really, there's not much. But I don't know. He has played Ampadu at centre back before, hasn't he?
We're not going to see something like that, are we? No? Would that be too wild? I just don't know, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, a back three with Gray and Kamara wing backs. Because Kamara could play there. You know what I mean? I think he could. He could definitely play up and down.
Yeah, even... Fair, if we did that, I'd prefer James at wing back. You know what I mean?
True.
Like Anthony on the left potentially, but he's not playing, so...
No.
Okay, Kamara in them spaces. I don't know. I don't think he'll go back free just because it's again you're switching a lot up for one game.
Yeah, of course. And
he's not done it yet. I don't think, has he? So
no.
But we'll find out.
Said, if it is If it is a back three, you'd imagine Ampadu would go in there.
Yeah.
But then you'd be leaving a big hole in midfield, wouldn't you? With just Gray, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking, like we say, I know we're just discussing it here, but you would imagine we're looking at this, right? Where's Struijk gone?
Hopefully.
Yeah, you would hope, right?
That's a good shout, actually. No Cooper or Ayling, so he's captain. I think it's going to be Struijk.
Yeah, it probably will be Struijk.
He's on the picture, isn't it? So it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Darren says, why has he dropped Anthony? The only reason, Darren, I can imagine is because he's 50-50. He said he was 50-50, so he's probably not able to make through 90 minutes. So what he'll do is start James and maybe bring on Anthony towards the end. The thing is with Anthony as well, he's got no international duty, so he'll be able to rest and recuperate during the international break as well. So he's probably going to do that. All units says it's Ampadu at right back. I don't think so, mate. I don't think it will be that. If you've seen that off the graphic on Sky or SofaScore, they're not right then. You know what I mean? They just have stick it together.
Yeah.
I could see Ampadu at centre back if we went with the back three. If I'm being honest, but. I don't think that'll be the case. There's no worries because it won't work. I was just thinking if Ampadu was to go into a back four. Oh no, maybe, mate. You could see that, you know.
Yeah, that's the other thing. But again, it's that midfield.
You're really losing something here, right?
Yeah, you are. You're missing the Stroud-Rodon partnership has been ridiculous. Ampadu needs to be in midfield if he's fit. It makes no sense to me personally.
Yeah.
But look, I don't know. Farke might do it, and we might win 4-0. So
exactly, yeah.
What do we know?
Definitely, it's going to be interesting, mate. It will be interesting to see. How are you feeling ahead of the game? Because after QPR, having not watched and seen a lot of Bristol City, I was like, listen, they're going to come and play. We're going to open them up. This is going to be a little bit more like Watford. But actually, having done a bit of research, having seen their record away from home, I actually think it'll be more like QPR in terms of result-wise. I'm a little bit nervous for it, to be honest, because we just need to keep winning. We just need to keep plugging away. And I look at their away form and say, this is going to be a tough nut to crack.
Yeah, it will. Look, but I just think it's a nice day at Elland Road. You know, sunny day. I was watching the Bielsa game earlier. I showed you. That was a sunny day at Elland Road, and we battered Stoke that first game. So I've just got, I don't know, I feel good. I don't know why. I can't really explain what. I just feel good today. I feel like this is a last game before the international break, chance to win 2 in a row, which we've still not done yet.
Yeah.
I feel this today. Look, Bristol City have got good players. They do. They have some good, decent players. But again, I just think we have better ones, and if we get it right, it's always down to us, isn't it? I think that's
100%.
You know, we're the team that's been relegated. We should win these games, so we've got to be the best version of ourselves and see us winning. But yeah, we've got to do the basics right, the simple stuff, the run in, the positional play. That's all got to be good, and just play our football and enjoy ourselves.
Yeah, for sure. Listen, folks, just while I remind you, please do smash a like on the video. The way that we can help the YouTube algorithms get people on this is by smashing a like on the video. Just had a look, there's only 100 and odd likes. I know there's 500 people in here. Please smash a like on the video and get the likes up, which will then mean more eyes can get on it. You're right, though. It's a bit like Leicester, a lot like Southampton. Ultimately, our players are levels above the majority in this division. And that's, listen, no disrespect to Bristol City, and it might come back to bite me, but they're starting Nahki Wells, for God's sake. Now, Nahki Wells has been in the Championship for decades. I remember Nahki Wells when he first came through. He was at Huddersfield. He's been all over the shop, right? Nahki Wells is no comparison to a Rutter, to a Somerville, to a Pirro. You know, we are levels above. The standard in the division, again, for me, isn't great. So, on our day, we should win. We must win. There has to be a sense of regret, disappointment if we don't win games of football at this level, mate, because we are streets ahead. We must. You know, I was saying the other day, I think you missed it. Yeah, you did the final word. I was saying, I think for me, mate, if we didn't get top 2, it'd actually be a disappointment for this Leeds side because of how good it is and the manager we've got.
Yeah, I agree, mate. I just think just current form, it's not bad, but it's not as good as it could be yet.
Fair.
But we're seeing signs in games of, brilliance. The Watford game from start to finish realistically was a professional performance. We played really well,
Yeah.
and we're so creative in areas. Even QPR. Look, I know people. I didn't get a chance to speak about it, but I didn't think it was a difficult game. I just thought it was just an easy one.
Yeah,
I just don't think we had to go for fifth gear, to be honest.
Yeah.
With this game in hand as well, thinking about this game, final Farke probably told them, look, we'll see the game out, see what we can do. They didn't create much, let's be honest, at all. So,
no, not at all, mate.
I wasn't annoyed that we didn't have a shot when they had a striker in there, though. That's mental. But yeah, look, I'm all right, Joe. I'm happy with it. Let's just get 2 in a row and take that into the international break. Like,
that's what I mean.
Had that yet.
Yeah, and what we're doing as well, like Daniel Farke mentioned it, is cementing our place in the top 6 by doing that, you know what I mean, for another 10 days, and then we come back, and as long as we keep winning and even picking up points, we're going to solidify that top 6, and then it's a case of reeling in the top 2, right? It's bringing them closer to us. Obviously, Sunderland losing today, but from middle, that's a good result for Leeds, because they're ahead of us. We get a win, close down on them, and Sunderland have been playing some really good stuff of late. Let's just have a look at the championship table, actually, while we're on. Just give people a look at that. Don't forget to pay your rent and smash a like on the video, folks. So this is the current championship table. Obviously, Sunderland getting battered at the minute, 3-0, down to 10 men. But they've been on a good run. Look, just 1 loss in the last 5. Leeds United, 16. If we were to win today, it puts us on the same points as Sunderland. Again, it's a massive positive. Goal difference much better from Sunderland. I think they spanked Southampton like 4 or 5, I think. But again, it keeps us within touching distance. Obviously, Preston in 3rd as well. They got beat by Leicester. They play Ipswich today. There's a little part of me wants them to beat Ipswich, so it pulls them in. But yeah, because then it's a big gap in it again. So let's hope actually Preston win. But what we can do today, if we were to get a win, is go level on points with Sunderland. So yeah. And that would be great going into the international break, knowing we're sat in the top 6 with potentially a little gap over those in 7th and below. And that's where we need to be, right?
There's nothing worse, than losing for an international break, because you have to sit on it for 2 weeks, and it's always in the back of your mind. You're always if we win today, happy days. I mean, 2 wins in a row, going into fresh legs, coming back. You know, hopefully after the international break, Spence might be getting closer. And we're not even talking.
That's the thing as well, man. Like if Jed Spence, he just takes, because you think of how many times Ayling, for example, against QPR, poor touch, wrong pass, foul throws. All them things, though, Jed Spence doesn't do, really. So, from an attacking aspect, I see Jed Spence getting assists. I see him scoring goals. I think he's levels.
2 years ago, Jed Spence was in, when he won Promotions League, and I'm pretty sure he was in the Team of the Year in this league. One of the best right-backs in the league. Got to move to the Prem, didn't work out. Doesn't always happen. That's fine. Still a young man. He'll come in, hopefully, once he gets up to scratch, with a point to prove. And under Daniel Farke, who, you know what, Daniel Farke, he'll get the best out of fullbacks. It's what he's done his career. Look at Max Aarons, for example. Jed Spence in this team could be dangerous. And it changes the entire dynamic for me, because 100%. What an attacking threat he is as well. You're talking about defensively, look, his recovery speed, but going forward, he's ridiculous.
100% he is.
You've got whoever's on that side, Somerville tucks inside. You've got that entire wing for Jed Spence to cause havoc. So I can't wait for that one, honestly.
No, exactly. I think for me, I don't think it's wild to say we've got the best defence in the league. Okay, maybe not so in terms of goals conceded. I'm just having a look now. Leicester have only conceded 6. Outside,
How many have we conceded?
10.
All right, okay.
A lot of them come from Southampton, though, right? So, Leicester have only conceded 6, but in terms of clean sheets, I think we've got the most. 10 goals conceded, but over the course of the season, we're going to be up there, maybe with Leicester, for best defensive side in the division. You've got to imagine, we conceded 3 against Ipswich as well, I think. So in 2 games, that's 6 goals. So outside of that, it's been fucking slim pickings for the opposition. And that's only going to get better as well when Spence comes in, because he's like Rodon got caught, I think, once, but his recovery speed is unbelievable. And Spence is exactly the same, if not better. You know what I mean, in terms of his recovery speed. So yeah, I'm can't wait for him to be back.
The
Do you
recovery.
think, do you bring Firpo in, mate, if he gets fit?
That's an interesting one, isn't it? I might do a video on that because it's. Well, I think let's be real. He's not coming up against world-class wingers every week, and that's what he struggled against. World-class wingers, he didn't know how to defend them. They were too quick for him. That's a simple. Yeah. But let's be honest, like the fullbacks in this league and the wingers predominantly are not great. Look,
who do you think's the best winger we've come up against?
Do
you reckon Sariki Dembele at Birmingham?
Dembele was decent.
And who was
Burns for Ipswich was good. I thought he was quite good on that right side.
But that's but these are players that for me are still bang average. Do you know what I mean?
But that's it though with Firpo. Like it's controversial, but I think he's good in this league. I think he would be. I won't start him over Byram. Let me clarify that.
No, that's the thing.
Not a chance. Not a chance.
Yeah.
But
do you
Byram
think today?
Limbs a week.
That's what I'm saying. I was going to say, Lockie, had we have had another option, I don't think Byram plays today. But because we don't have an option, he's probably pushing himself through for the team in order to play. Does that make sense? Because he was touch and go. We've got no other left back really, so I'll play. Yeah. What that then could do is maybe aggravate an injury or make things worse. So ideally, you want another option there. Yeah. But I'm convinced at this point, I don't think Junior wants to be fit, and that might sound wild, but there's certain players that will, play through the pain. But I'm just not sure he's that guy. I think he's used to being on the treatment table and enjoys going in and getting a massage and that. I know that's calling into question his character, but at this point now, after being, or maybe it's in his head, he's fearful of getting injured again. I just don't know, mate. But it will be interesting to see if he does get fit, that if he gets played. Do you know what I mean? That's going to be the interesting thing if he does actually get played. We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Like I said, look, I don't know. We'll see. Even what it's like when he comes back. He might not want to be here. We don't know. We have no idea. He's been injured or whatever. He's not ready. He's not playing. So we'll wait and see with that one. But look, if he comes back and he's there and he comes in every now and again for Sam Byram and does a good job, whatever.
Yeah, that's all that matters. Yeah, no, I agree. Brett says, member for 6 months, big up to you, Brett. He says, I agree. Anything but second will be disappointing, especially when Spencer Nonto are fit. I have to agree
as well. That's another name.
You forget. That's what I mean. We forget. Like,
it's wild, isn't it?
Yeah. We've not even seen Gruyev either. But again, I'm not convinced that he's a bad player or anything like that. I just don't think he's had the opportunity to use him.
You can't get in the team. The best, arguably the most consistent 2 players have been Archie Gray and Ampadu. And he's just not getting in, and that's fair enough. That's what you need.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Exactly, mate. It's a good... we were talking about it on a Twitter chat the other day, me and Rocco and Joe, because I was asking Joe what his comment or thoughts were after what Farke had said, because I said to Joe, is it as easy as just switching them round, Pirro? And he believed it was, and I just got his comments. And then we started talking about Bamford and how I said, in the future, you might see Pirro dropped and have Bamford in the 9 because he's better at pressing. He gives everything that Farke wants in terms of running in behind, and Rutter in the 10.
Yeah,
and that could genuinely could work. But again, when we were having this discussion, it's just good to have these options. Yeah. When were the last time we ever had these options, man?
Yeah, different types of players, isn't it? Like different options, like I said, different scenarios in the game where Bamford might need to come on and inject some energy and run in behind, so Jorginho can drop deeper and drive the ball forward like we saw the other day. And that's what you need. Because like Farke said, look, Pirro, he doesn't press well. It's not what he is. But when Bamford comes on, Bamford can press well. He can stretch a low block, which is what we need. And Jorginho then can drop deeper, which is what we want to see as well. So I like the options. And I genuinely hope Bamford stays fit. Because I thought on the ball, he looked quite sharp. Do you know last year when he came on, he didn't look right, did he? When he came on last year, he didn't look right at all. But he's touching that little chest, didn't he? He chested it down, knocks it past the guy. Nice. Yeah, that's what he used to do. And his strike, I thought he hit it quite well. Probably not a great first touch, but I just thought he looked all right. He looked sharper, and that's good.
Yeah, no, he did. Sorry, I've had to open the window. This fucking fly is doing me head in, man. There's not no worse than that sound. You know that.
Yeah. It's like, have you seen that Breaking Bad episode?
Yeah. Yeah.
I can
Yeah,
see
man.
it just come behind you.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Breaking Bad is elite, by the way. What a program that is. So is Better Call Saul. Spurs just beat Luton. I'm fuming, mate, 'cause I did my wild card on FPL and I brought in Son and Madison, and I captained Son, and he's blanked.
Shocking.
But Madison got an assist, so that's something. Yeah, so right, mate. We didn't do score predictions. I think because obviously we didn't do a show last night. I know Andrea. Let me just have a look. Andrea's out today, folks. He's been a busy guy of late. Let me just have a look. He gave his score prediction last night.
Oh yeah, I didn't put mine in the chat, did I?
Yeah. Let's have a look. He said 2-1. Hang on. Let's have a look. I'm trying to find it. Oh, he said 2-1 Bristol City with Byram as his goal scorer. So I'm going to update that because we had a correct prediction. You had Somerville, didn't you, I think?
I did, yeah.
Yes, on Wednesday, sorry. Let me just double check that.
I can't predict the score, me, but I get the goal scorer. I think I got it 3 times.
Yeah, you do. Yeah. I'm just going to have a look now. Let me just update it. Okay, so it was Leeds win. And we had 1-0, and the scorer was Somerville. So there was points there for so I got a point for the Leeds result. You two both got 2 for getting Somerville and the Leeds result, and our guest also got a point. So Lockie's leading with 7. I'm on 5. Andrea's on 5, and the guest is on 4. Let's get some for this week then. So I'm going to go Leeds. And I'm going to go 1-0 again, me. And I think I was going to go 2-1, but I'm going to go 1-0. And my goal scorer is going to be Pirro, just after what was said. Andrea said Leeds 2-1 with Byram, first goal, which is a shout. And then, what is yours, mate? Guest, get me yours in. I need your goal scorer as well. First goal scorer for Leeds as well, please. Go on, Lock.
I'm going to go rogue, but the score's going to be 3-1 to Leeds. But the first goal scorer is going to be Archie Gray.
Like it.
Scenes when that happens.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's
get a guest. Ian S. Here we go. He's gone Leeds.
Nice.
2-0 with Pirro to get both. So we'll put that in. Thanks everyone for taking part. Let me save that and we'll update that next week. So that's cool.
If you fancy an Archie Gray, I like it.
Yeah, that'd be nice. It would be nice. What about Rodon? Maybe Rodon. I don't know. Yeah, maybe Rodon. I think one thing's for sure. If it drops on the floor in the box, I back Struijk every day.
World class.
When it's in the air, I don't back him at all. He's got a 50p here.
It's like Anthony with everything but shooting, innit? Really.
Donna's gone 2-0 Leeds. Pirro, let's get some more in. Dan James will score today, says Ryan Dudley. Chris WD23 says 1-1 Struijk header. Nah, man. Struijk on the floor, Struijk volley or something, just like, or tapping, not on the head.
Struijk will chest it down, won't he? That's what
Yeah. Steve Evans says 3-0 Rutter hat-trick. Let's have a look. 3-0 Kamara with a worldie. Riley 2-0. Nick G 4-2. J-Tech says 3-0 Rutter Pirro, and Rutter bounces off one of the back of DJ for a James goal. Imagine the scenes when Gray scores at Ellen Road. Oh, Gray will have dreamt about that moment as well, as will his family. So
that'd be great.
Yeah. 2-1 Jorginho.
Nice.
Says Vega. We've got 2-0 Leeds. Phil Smith says 4-0. Yeah, hopefully, listen, I think it's going to be a lot tougher than people think, though. There's only 2 teams that have a better away record, mate, than Bristol City, and that's Leicester and Ipswich, and they're first and second. Yeah. So that tells you just how good they've been away from home. How do you expect them to set up, mate? Like, what
I've been thinking this. It's quite interesting because they usually have most possession in games, but the times they haven't were against Leicester, where they had about 40%. So I don't know whether that's because Leicester are too good with the ball or because they allowed them to have it and sat deeper. They are away from home, which would make me suggest potentially they might sit deeper. Nigel Pearson, you know, he knows how to get a team playing, doesn't he? You know what I mean?
He has a great record against Leeds as well, you know.
Yeah, that experience and that proper championship experience. So
yeah, for sure.
I think they'll set up to frustrate, try and slow the game down, but I think we have to be careful because he has some good players up top. We talk about Naki Wells, look, you know what it's like against Leeds. He'll turn up.
He's got a good record against
Conway
Leeds
as well. Conway, scored 2 last game. Good goal as well. So he's on form. He's a decent player, 1v1 as well. Can shoot. So
I think the guy at I did the preview yesterday. I forgot his name. He plays on the left, I think, left wing. Because they line up similar to us, don't they, in a 4-2-3-1 from what I remember. Let's just have a look at Bristol City. I think his name is Bell, Sam Bell.
Okay.
Sam Bell. He's got a couple of goals as well. Obviously, Conway off the bench potentially. Naki Wells obviously leading the line today.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah. No, I think he got like you said, he got a brace last time out, didn't he? But Naki Wells. Do you think that's Naki Wells is a bit of an avid presser, right? He's going to run around, I believe. He's got pace in behind as well.
He'll be up for this as well, definitely.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This will give him an extra 10% against Leeds. I don't know who he supports, but I'm pretty sure is it another Yorkshire team? I think.
He came through at Huddersfield, didn't he? I think, mate.
Yeah,
maybe.
I think it might be Bradford potentially. I'm not sure, but he don't like Leeds anyway. So we've got to be careful with that. But I still think, we've got more than enough if we're just on it today. You know what I mean? We've just got to be on it. I'm just saying as well, Joe. SofaScore's changed. They've now got Byram at right back and Struijk at left back.
Oh God, what with Ampadu alongside Rodon?
Yeah.
I hope that isn't the case. I'm just going to have a look on Twitter and see what the journos have had to say, because normally they'll be able to tell us or they'll have heard little whispers. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. See. Oh, what's this? Police confirm arrest details after Somerville was the target of alleged racist abuse at Ellen Road on Wednesday night. Wow, I didn't even know that had been a thing.
Oh, really?
I hope it won't have been from Leeds fans, surely not. Let's have a look. A man in his 50s was arrested after racial abuse of Leeds player. Let's have a look. A West Yorkshire police spokesman confirmed that arrest of a man from Cork Island. Why would it? That makes me think he's a Leeds fan. You know, we get a lot coming over from Ireland.
Who did we play again?
QPR. That's what I mean. I can't imagine it. Let's have a look. Somerville and Leeds about. I mean, if that's a Leeds fan, he wants banning for life. Let's have a look. So someone must have reported it, and rightly so. What an idiot. So yeah, I mean, listen, I don't want, but at the end of the day, I just don't see a guy from Cork Island coming over to watch QPR. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. But I hope it's not a Leeds fan for sure. Just having a lot of thoughts on the lineup. There's nothing really there. Let's have a look. Dan James' 50th appearance for Leeds this season. Leeds have a great home record against Bristol City as well, dude. I remember looking into the preview. I think they'd not lost in 16 games at home to Bristol City, which it does carry weight, that. And the reason I say that, because a lot of these players, i.e. Naki Wells, Anders Weimann, other players that were here last time or more recent times will be aware of that record. Do you know what I mean? They will be aware of that record. So the fact that we beat them, beat them up basically. We've battered them a few times, haven't we? In more recent times. So
that's good. Yeah, I remember it.
Yeah,
brilliant.
I'll have to wait and see.
Sky Sports Show as well has also got Byram Ampadu at centre back.
Oh God.
So it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, it is. For those asking on captaincy as well, it is Pascal Struijk. It's the first time the 24-year-old starts a league match as captain. He's done it in 3 times in all. Others will have been in like Carabao Cup and that. But this is the first time he's started a league game. What do you? I mean, we were talking about it actually on the final word. We did a bit of a segment on it. For me, Pascal Struijk, I just want to just talk about him because he's been He's been absolutely phenomenal this season, man.
It's been brilliant. It's been brilliant. Yeah, he has. And I mentioned it. I was talking about on Joe's show yesterday about he did an interview a few weeks ago. I can't remember who it was with, but he spoke about when he came to Leeds. You know, he came under Bielsa. You know, there was that. Playing under Bielsa, you used to play a style.
Yeah.
It came from the Ajax academy. It was all about playing out, all about playing football. And suddenly last year and the year before, you get put into this situation where it's not about playing. And suddenly you're losing your identity as a footballer. And I think that's what happened to Pascal. He kind of just became this shell of what he can be, you know, saying like, it's like a winger whose skill is dribbling, and then you're in a system where the wingers don't dribble. You know, what are you? You know, what's the point? And I think he's found that under Daniel Farke, who likes to play out from the back. Struijk loves it. He feels comfortable doing it. It's the same with a lot of these players. Same with Meslier as well. It's, you know, you have an identity, and that's why you recruit these players, because they fit a certain style. And when the style is completely the opposite from what they were brought in to do, they just turn into the shells of the players. And it's really good to see him just being the player that he was before and playing in a way in which he's enjoying it. And he looks calm on the pitch. He doesn't look phased. He looks relaxed and fully deserves a captaincy. I think that's a good, that could be the next progression for him now. You know, really becoming that type of leader that we need. Yeah, it's good to see.
The opportunity is there for him, because next season, if we were to get promoted, or even if we were to stay in the Championship, God forbid, there is no captain, is there? There's no Cooper, there's no Wayland. They're coming to the end of the deals. They're not getting game time as much this season. By next season, they might not even be here, or they might just be... I mean, I'd imagine they'd both want to stick around, to be honest. I could see Cooper doing his coaching badges and stuff, if I'm being honest, and staying around at the club, maybe even managing some of the younger lads. And I think that'd be good to see, because I'd like to see that at the club, you know, a bit of a continuation of that Bielsa era and what he taught them. And, you know, because we see it at other football clubs and it works a treat, so why not ours? So there is a real opportunity for him, because for me, if I'm being honest, if I were to look at it, I would go Ampadu. I would give it Ampadu, because he's just a talker on the pitch. You can see it. He's got experience, but I've no problems with Struijk taking it. You know,
you often see with captains, it's the people that have been there the longest, because not only you're a captain of the players, you're a captain of the club, realistically, right? You know, he's been here since he was I think he was 17, 18 when he first came. You know, he's been here a while now. He speaks great English. He knows the club well. I just think it's the next step for him as well. Maybe it's something he wants to challenge himself in. Maybe he's spoken to Farke and say that's what he wants to do. He wants to become that leader here. And Farke's gone, all right, well, when you get your chance, you take it. Ampadu, look, it's just come. You know, they might be, you know, on the pitch he speaks. Just let him do that anyway. You don't have to be a captain to not do that stuff. And Ampadu might have said, look, respectfully, I don't think I want to do that yet. I don't think that's right for me to do that yet. I want, you know, this guy, Pascal, who wants to become that person to do it. And like I said, you don't have to be loud to be a leader. You've got to say the right things. No, you know, you've got to delegate right. That's what it's about. So, it's quiet, but he might give great advice. He might be brilliant to be around. He might be a top guy. He might calm everyone down. And that's what you need. And I'm honestly so happy for him, because he's been here a while now. And last year was horrible for him, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree. Stephen says the Bielsa era is done. We need to move forward. Stephen, I don't know what you're talking about. Do you think other clubs do not talk about previous managers? Like, why do you talk about Revy? Do you talk about Wilco? Like, what? Why do we do this? Why can't we celebrate one of the greatest managers to ever come in the football club? Who, by the way, started the Leeds United renaissance. Guess what? If Bielsa never came through the door, we'd still be fucking where we were. Because Radrazani, Orta and Kinnear didn't have a fucking Scooby-Doo, let's be honest. We wouldn't have no investment from the 49ers who now own the football club. None of that happens if it weren't for that man. Because they'd have been stupidly getting managers from daft countries like, listen, no disrespect, but like the Cypriot League, who's the next best thing, you know? Everything outside of Bielsa, that regime got wrong. If it weren't for him, we probably wouldn't be where we are now, and that is facts. I genuinely believe that fact. So why do you want to do that? If you have players that have been coached under him as well, who want to go into coaching, then that's a positive as well, because guess what? Diego Simeone, Pep Guardiola, other managers of this ilk all attribute some of their success to learning from Marcelo Bielsa. So why can't we? Come on. Just leave
Football's all about memories, isn't it? In the end, that's what it is.
100%,
And then for someone that's given everyone, not me, you, everyone in the chat, some of the best memories of my.
Exactly.
I know I wasn't around the Champions League; I was too young. My footballing memories are from that man. So look, of course the team moves on, of course the players in the club moves on, but as a fan, why would you want to move on from something that was beautiful?
Exactly.
You can still love him and move on at the same time. Do you know what I mean? It's fine. You don't have to.
Yeah, I mean, look, this is case in point. Sampdoria are absolutely brutal at the minute. They brought in Pirlo, that's not gone well, and now they're looking at Gary Monk, and this is the point, man. It's like, come on, man. This is the clowns that were running the football club. So yeah. Jamie says Rodon and Struijk are doing centre back drills as a pair. That's very good to see, because obviously we're only 15 minutes away from kickoff now. There will be people in the ground. Oh, I'm just getting a call through. I can't answer it. Sorry. There you go. So yeah, that's good to see then. So what does that mean? That probably means, for me, Gray at right back, Byram at left back.
Yes, I think I'd imagine. Usually we do that in our warm-ups as well. If you're doing that as a warm-up, you're a partnership. Yeah. So hopefully Farke's not just playing some long game here, but hopefully that's true, because I need that partnership at the back. I need Amper in midfield.
100%. Cool. So talk to me, bro, how you see the game unfolding over the course of 90 minutes, because I always felt if we get an early goal, then we batter teams. And we got one against QPR. 9 minutes in, and I was thinking, get in. I was a little bit disappointed that we didn't go on and score more, to be honest, mate. But how do you envisage this one going? And while you answer that question, mate, I'm sorry to do this to you. I'm going to run to Bog. Are you all right?
Fine. Yeah, that's fine. My show now, Joe. How do we see that going? How do you see it going, chat? For me, look, I think we're going to have to be... It's usual, isn't it? They're going to try frustrate us, because that's what these teams do. It's normal. It's what we do in the Premier League, to a team that's got ideally better players. So I think they're going to frustrate us, but we've just got to be as good as we can be. It's that simple, isn't it, to be honest? The players have to turn up. Ampadu has to do his thing. Archie Gray has to be busy in there. The fullbacks do the defending right first, get that bit right. Keep the ball, just be Leeds United that we can be. Be the team that, at times battered Ipswich, the team that battered Wolves, Watford. Be that team. Because this team are going to come out. It's Nigel Pearson as the manager. Best believe he's going to try and do everything to annoy us, innit? You know he will. And you've got Naki Wells in there as well. Yeah, we'll be all right. What do you guys think? I think we'll be fine.
I think we'll be fine as well, broski. Let's hope. Isaac says I was hoping to see Creswell today, guys. Why? In which position, Isaac? Like centre back, but who for? We've got no issues at centre back.
Is he on the bench, Creswell?
I would hope so. Because what I found quite interesting, Lockie, and I don't know if it's because Cooper maybe, but when we did bring a centre back on against QPR, he went to Creswell over Cooper.
Okay. Yeah.
So against, because I was thinking that's normally an indication of who he sees next in line, and he brought on an extra centre back, and it was Creswell. Because let's be honest, even against Watford, Cooper's looked not good this season when he has been playing. I don't think. Have you?
It just looks old. You know what I mean? You can tell he's coming to the end of his career. I think he said that. I think last year, he's not expecting to play every game. Yeah, he looks older. Like I said, I think these players are slowly being phased out. As we've seen the lineup today, both of them are not in it. Ailing,
first time this season,
Yeah, so that's another step.
Not at least one of them are in.
Yeah. New faces to step up. Struik's time to step up now. It's simple as that. Archie Gray is playing every game. Step up. Well, step up. He's playing well, but you know what I mean. Take that mantle, carry it. Likes Jorginho, Somerville, been here a while as well. Step up now. They're the next generation, and it's time for them to show that we don't need these old heads. We're here. We can do it. So,
100%. Folks, let me ask again. Look, we're nearly at 1,000 live viewers. Let's get there before kickoff. How do we get there? You like the video. We've only got 372 likes, so if you could smash a like, let's at least get that up to 500 before kickoff. Make sure you check out Lockie Leeds as well. Dan James for captain, says Super Tuck. No, please no. I'd rather have him not starting, but it's probably going to be because Jadon Anthony was 50-50.
Yeah.
He probably won't want to use Jadon ideally, and Leeds are coasting, and maybe he'll look to Pervader or someone else. But I think if the game's still tight, he'll use him 60 minutes or so. Gabe, big up Gabe. He says, get that Stone Cold Steve Austin soundboard ready, Joe. One for every goals, and let's walk it. I hope we can walk it, mate. Do you know what? As much as I love Elgato gear, my mic's on the blink. The Stream Deck stopped working. It's not great, man. It's not great. Yeah, it's a bit of a nightmare, to be honest. So I've got my iPhone microphone now. So hopefully it still sounds all right. Isaac Leeds says, I'm not sure if I missed something, but it's Ampadu in defence, right? Sorry if this was it. No, I don't know, mate. What's happened is there's no Ayling. We believe that it's going to look like this. This is what we've done. Just bear with us 1 minute and I'll share it with you, mate, so you can see.
Yeah. We thought it was at one point, but Struijk and Rodon are warming up together. So
yeah. So no, sorry, that's not how we had it. My apologies. Was the last one we looked at. Sorry, my bad. This is what we think it's going to be. Because no Ayling, so Gray in there, Ampadu and Kamara in midfield, Byram at left back, Struijk and Rodon the centre back, and then obviously this front four. We had a look at the different ways, but yeah, I tell you what's quite interesting though, bro. Ayling's clearly fit because he's on the bench. Are you quite surprised he has dropped him for Gray?
Yeah, look,
it is
levels, isn't it? At the end of the day, these players must be stepping up in training. They're showing them, like I said, we can do it now. You know, you're only a luxury player. You can come in whenever you need, but Arch, great right back, must be doing something right in that position. Must be, showing levels at training, which is good to see because. Yeah. For a young man with that versatility, well, look, he might play terrible there, but let's wait and see. But if he plays well there today, that's another option. And then you're looking at Kamara, Gruev, in midfield.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good to have. And these guys, like I said, I don't think they're expecting to play every game. Seeing the next generation come through now is good. And that's what we need because we do need to move on eventually from the older players, like any club.
Matty's saying Kamara is right back, Joe. Is what they're saying on LUTV.
What's going on here?
I mean, I bloody hope not, because he plays on the left. I'm not too sure. Listen, they may well be like making guesses as well. I'm not sure they'll know unless they've spoken directly with Farke, but I can't see that because Gray's played right back for England. Yeah. Kamara's predominantly on the left. Even when he plays in midfield, he's always on the left. So it'd be some flex if they then put him to right back. I'd rather see Kamara at left back and then Byram at right back. But listen, he might be right, Matty. You might be right, but I hope not. I hope not, but we'll wait and see. Listen, he might be great at right back, but I can't see it. Can you?
No, I can't at all. There's about 8 other players I think could go before him there. But like you said, might be Farke just saying, I'll just put my centre mid at right back. I can do that.
Exactly, yeah, definitely not. Stephen says, listen, I just caught back up. Bielsa's given me memories in my 33 years of being a Leeds fan. I'm born and raised in Edinburgh. But this Farke era, I just want us back to the top instead of Luton. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Like
you agree as well. Yeah. You can still talk about him, Stephen. You're allowed, bro. You're allowed. Enzio says, think is a bit like Farke said with the forwards. Maybe rates Kamara and wants to fit him in the team somehow, even at right back. No, I don't think it. You're not going to do that. Shoehorn players in just to get them in. I don't see that. Playing players out of position because Farke has realised Ayling not good enough, says Sean. I think it was you, Sean, who said Archie Gray right back, and I said, nah, what's the point? So, yeah, fair play to you, mate. Are you all right anyway? Because you had a little bit of a meltdown last week, didn't you? You started calling me a tit and that. Are we all right now, Sean?
Oh, well, that's Sean that did that.
Yeah. Are you my friend, Sean? I hope you're my friend, Sean. Don't forget to pay your rent, folks, and smash a like on the video. We've only got 472. So let's get that up to 500. We've got over 1,000 live viewers. So yeah, Archie has played right back before. Yeah, exactly. I think. Listen, the fact that Archie Gray has played there for England, he scored there for England. Actually,
played very well as well.
Yeah. So I think that makes sense. Daryl C32 watching from Florida poolside. Are you on holiday, bro? Or are you actually from Florida? Yeah. So big up to you. Sean says we're always buddies, Joe. You tip. Fair play, man. That's all right. Stephen says, quick question though, the loaned out players that have sold us out, would you guys... Right, so this is a question that Farke was sort of asked, is it, are you keeping tabs on them? It's not going great for any of them. I think the only player that is going half decent for is Harrison. Harrison played well in the Cup. They won the game 3-0. Harrison starts today for Everton. I think Harrison is a archetypal Sean Dyche winger, and I think if Dominic Calvert-Lewin stays fit, I see him getting a lot of assists, if I'm honest. So I think the only person that probably will have a good season is Harrison. Outside of that, I've seen Mourinho might be getting sacked. Well, he's got bloody Llorente and what's his face? The worst right back to ever play in the Premier League. We've got Aronson not going well. I don't envisage a situation where unfortunately for Leeds, even their value's protected, bro, because they're not having a good time. Rocker's doing well. My apologies.
I was going to say, Rocker's doing quite well, so
but he's not going to come back. He wants to stay in Spain, doesn't he?
Yeah, and I think that's right for him. I think he suits Spanish football better. He's a better footballer there, I think. But yeah, they're not at the moment. There's a long way to go, but they're not, are they? They're not doing what they said they were going to do when they left and went there, to continue their career. They're not continuing anything, I don't know what's happened with Sinisterra. I saw Bournemouth fans.
He's on the bench. He's on the bench again.
Apparently, he came on and threw it straight to them, and they scored from it the other week. So
we did say we might end up with a better situation, might we? I bet they're looking at it and think, why didn't we keep Anthony? Anthony? JTech Voba did have a good game. I read as well that apparently they want to make that permanent in January, so let them, because he sold us out as well. Rocker got a Spain call-up as well, I think. But again, I think Rocker, even if Betis don't make it permanent, he won't want to come back to England, and another club in Spain will take him. So at least we get money for Rocker. You might even get more, because when we paid for him, he wasn't a Spanish international. He'd been injured for a while.
Spanish international now.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. You can. I don't know what Cock's doing, but Cock's not our player anyway. His contract runs out, doesn't he? Obviously, Tyler Adams, he's had to go. Listen, anyway, they're all shit. Fuck them. Fuck them. Outside of Rocker and...
Sam Greenwood scored to play today. I watched the game. Played well as well. Had a decent role there, so that's good for us.
Do you think he has a future at Leeds?
I don't know.
I don't, bro.
I don't know at this point. No, I don't know. Like, he's playing well, so if he keeps playing well, at least you can get a bit of value for him.
Exactly, that's the thing, innit? We didn't pay much for him, and I just don't see him being good enough for the Premier League, unfortunately. I think he's probably Championship level. So yeah. Joe 1 Football says Byron right back, Struijk left back, Ampadu Road on centre back, and Kamara Gracie. Yeah, listen, everyone has it different. I don't.
No one knows.
I'll be fuming if he puts Struijk at left back. I'll actually be annoyed because
it's just made him captain as well, hasn't it? I don't think he'll make him captain and then make it more confusing for him by putting him in left back. That won't make sense.
Yeah, and I think what we've seen as well, bro, like. You even see a drop-off when you put Struijk at right centre-back, even though I do feel against Southampton he was probably the only decent player. and he played at right centre-back. But it just doesn't make sense to me to move him out of that position, because in terms of progressive carries, progressive passes, he's always the one showing familiar. For me, I think he's been one of the standout players, and he's in for a shout. I mean, he won't get it, but he should be in for a shout player of the season if he continues in this vein. I think it goes to Ampadu, but... he's been that good for me, and I'm so happy to see it.
He's such a good lad as well, which helps.
Yeah, fantastic player indeed, mate. And one that will undoubtedly. Hang on, I'm just gonna mute this.
I was trying to see.
We're nearly at kickoff now, aren't we? We're only two minutes away, mate. We're just waiting for the game to kick off. Folks, I'm on the radio today, so there will be a slight delay, as is always the case, so just bear with us. Try to not spoil it in the chat for folks, if you can do, ideally. Like I say, I have to switch it off, folks, just because I can see the super chats coming, but if I see the chat, I know goals are coming and it's not authentic, and it's not no worse than that. There's no worse than that. I'll never forget, it was on All Leeds TV, and I think it was the City game, Stuart Dallas, and me and Oscar were doing a watch-along, and his dad came in the background and went, before the goal, and I was raging. And then we played Spurs, and I was doing a watch along with Oscar, and then All Leeds TV I think they were having a party at Jack and Tasha's. Then all of a sudden they came on and went, yes, and I was like, and then we scored, and it just fuming.
All right. Ampadu is at centre back according to the Leeds graphic. According to Leeds graphic.
Why have we done that?
Whether they've got it wrong as well, I don't know, but
can't see it, can you?
Well, if they weren't warming up together, that wouldn't make sense.
Yeah, true.
We'll
I hope not, mate. I'll be fuming if that's the case.
We'll see.
You lose it. You lose something, mate. There, you do. I'm sorry, you do. You know, we had Andrea say he is not a centre back. He didn't get a good reputation in Italy, a lot of it, because of that.
No.
And then he comes to England, plays him in midfield, he's unbelievable. Let's not then put him at centre-back, but it is what it is, I guess. Well, it's 3 o'clock, bro, so I'll let you shoot, because the game will be about to kick off soon enough. So I'll see you at half-time, man, yeah?
Yep. See you in a bit.
Good stuff. See you in a bit, pal. There we go. There's Lockie. What a legend Lockie is, my fellow Halifax brethren. Hope you're all doing well, folks. We're just waiting for the game to kick off now. Shouldn't be too far away from kick-off. I know it's 3 p.m. It's probably already kicked off, or will have for sure. But we're just slightly behind, as is always the case. But let's wait and see what the lineup will be. I've got Sky Sports news here as well, folks, so I can keep us up to date with scores on the doors elsewhere. Premier League specifically, because I need to know for my dream team. You know what I'm like for that stuff. I absolutely love it. I love the dream team. Okay, so it'll be interesting to see. We'll no doubt see in just a sec where the players are lining up as soon as the game kicks off. Isaac Leeds says, I think Archie could flourish as a 10. Thoughts? Maybe. Maybe Isaac. Maybe he'll grow up and grow into that position as he gets more experience, etc. We'll have to wait and see, won't we? 1 sec. There you go. Okay, so it's Bristol City versus Leeds United. We're just about to get ready for kickoff. Don't forget, folks, as well to smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, get your comments in. We're getting so close to 25k subscribers. There we go. We're underway, folks. Gio Rutter kicks us off. And it is Leeds United versus Bristol City. Here's Joe Rodon. Into Pascal Struijk, sell out for Bristol City fans with the tickets that they got, so that's fair enough. Ampadu's in midfield. Relax. Ampadu's in midfield. Dan James on the right. Rutter in the 10. Pirro in the 10. Rutter up top. Somerville left. So Ampadu's in midfield, folks. It's Gray at right back for sure, because you've got Kamara on the left, Ampadu on the right side of the midfield too. Byram, Struijk, Rodon, Gray. So Gray's at right back. Happy to see. So that's good for us, folks. Don't forget, 1,300 people. Please do smash a like on the video. Throw in to come for Bristol City on halfway. Up it goes, but it's headed by Sam Byram. Another throw now for Leeds, same position, on halfway. Byram takes it, tries to get it into Pirro, but it is actually cut out. There's Rutter, good from him. wins the ball as well and gives it back to his centre backs, and Leeds will win possession. Sorry, I thought I could hear my TV then, but it's not. It's birds tweeting outside. 1,400 people watching. Don't forget to smash a like on the video, folks. Just 2 minutes on the clock. Kamara. We need a good performance from Kamara, because I think he was a bit lackadaisical against Southampton, if I'm totally honest. Bristol City with the two up top with Bell and Wells. But yeah, we're seeing a bit of possession here from Bristol City. So no, it is a 4-2-3-1 with Wells leading the line for Bristol City. Southampton are 1-0 up versus Rotherham, folks. Already goals scored at St Mary's. That could be 3 wins on the spin for them. Rutter to Somerville. He's got Byram on the left. Here's Sam Byram. Watch the run of Pirro potentially. Into Somerville. Chance for Leeds. Pirro. Heavy touch, man. His touch has let him down again. Ampadu gets it out though to Dan James. Dan James, can he get a good cross? He can. It's out to Ampadu. Strike and wide. Goal kick. Stuart Armstrong with the goal for Southampton. It's 1-0, folks. Pirro's touch, man, leaves a lot to be desired. I'm sorry. It's really, really frustrating. His touch is not the best. Ampadu with the strike, though. Goes wide. Ampadu just says to Archie there, well done. Obviously, his positioning and stuff. I love that from Ampadu. His experience is endowed. Let's have a look. I think Joe Williams has taken a knock for Bristol City. From his own player, I think. From his own player. Don't forget to pay your rent, folks, and smash a like on the video. Let's get it up. We're on 647. Let's get it up to 1,000 likes, please. I want 3K live viewers by the end of this stream. So please do help me out and smash a like on the video. Clock should be showing, mate. Can you see the clock, everyone? It is showing at my end. Hopefully it's showing at your end. Yeah, I think it is. Here we go. Oh, well done there. Rodon nips in front, actually, of Naki Wells, but loses out. Naki Wells tries to get Pound Struijk, and that might be a yellow card to Struijk. Naki Wells has done really well. Rodon gets ahead of him. It's like doing a bit of a man-marking job on him. Gets ahead of him, but loses it. And then Naki Wells, decent run, but then he's brought down by Struijk. I'm surprised he hasn't got a yellow. I'm glad he hasn't got a yellow. But yeah, brought him down. It's a free kick to Bristol City. Just nearly at 5 minutes played, folks. Don't forget to smash a like on the video. I'll keep you up to date with the rest of the scores on the doors. I've got Sky Sports News here whilst listening to the radio, so you'll love to see it. It's an immersive, all-action watch-along for you today. As is always the case, man. You know where your bread's buttered. We've got it locked on this show. It's good to see, and I'm really grateful for all the support. 1,500 people. Let's see if we can get to 25k subscribers today, folks. We do that by you smashing a like, subscribing if you're new as well. We're on 24,583, so 420 odds. Here's the free kick. It's popped up. It's headed by Rodon though, and Somerville actually wins it. And Pirro now takes it out wide, but he's challenged. There's another chance. That's a great cross. I tell you what, that is a great cross by Naki Wells. They won a penalty, not a chance. Dickey wants a free kick, but it's not a foul. Never in a million years. But I tell you what, this is good from Bristol City, and that's a great cross by Naki Wells. Byram sort of does jump into Rob Dickey. Could easily have been a rugby tackle, mid-air. But no free kick given. Penalty, sorry. But I think Dickey's been given a yellow card for remonstrating to the referee. But that was a great ball, you know, by Naki Wells. Bristol City looking dangerous. As we know, away from home, there's only Leicester and Ipswich that have a better record than Bristol City. This is going to be a tough game. Leeds United, as is the case though, need to ride it out. Once they've rid it out, they then take their chances. But yeah, Bristol City have started really well. Almost like the home team. They've started really well. Here's Sam Bell, who scored a couple of goals. Bristol City strike. Well blocked there by Pascal. Rutter trying to do his pressing. It's Naismith out wide here, but it's all Bristol City, folks. Can't lie, they've played really, really well. Here's Sykes. Cross. It's a block, and it's going to be a corner ball. Corner ball for Bristol City, folks. Bristol City have started really well. Definitely the better of the two sides in the early exchanges. Is your 9 Rutter or Pirro? Can they not just mix it? Yeah, they do switch throughout, Mick, but the man leading the line at the moment is Rutter. There's John. Go on, John. Bielsa, John. Security. Did the walk with him. Big up, John. Top guy. Taken short. Sykes with the cross. Rode on. Just does enough. Kamara chasing. Bristol City dominating at the minute, folks. Great start by them. Another good cross. Headed out by Rodon, though. Everton are 1-0 up versus Bournemouth, folks. Everton 1-0 up. Millwall 1-0 up versus Hull. Duncan Watmore, the goal scorer there. Be interesting to see who scored for Everton. Bournemouth, man. They're going to get relegated, aren't they? Here's Bell up against Gray. Yeah, well done. Well done by Gray. Just shepherds him out. Tries to cross it. It's out of play. It'll be a goal kick. Maybe that's why Gray's been used. He fancies Gray more against Bell than he does Luke Ayling. Bell's scored a couple of goals. But the opening 8 minutes have all been Bristol City, folks. They've been dominating us. 744 likes. Don't forget to smash a like on the video for me. James Garner, the goal scorer for Everton against Bournemouth, folks. I hope you like this immersive Sky Sportsy kind of vibe. But yeah, James Garner. Be interesting to see if our man Jack Harrison got an assist. Here's Struijk bringing it out. Mr. Progressive carry and pass. Somerville. Nice little flick into Byram. Byram's touch is heavy. Gets it taken off him, but Somerville's won it back. There's a chance here for Leeds United on the counter. Somerville. Do too much, man. Pass the fucking ball. He did it the other day. On the right-hand side, did it and could have released Rutter. I get he's a top player, but sometimes release the ball. You know, it's so frustrating. Gray with the throw. Into Joe Rodon. Just coming up to the 10 minutes. But listen, if we rid out that early 10 minutes spilled by Bristol City, if Leeds United now dominate, that's the thing. He's staying defensively sound, hard to break down, when in any game the opposition will have moments. Gray does great against Bell on the right-hand side, but has then lost out. Gray initially, but he's won it again here. Well done, Archie Gray. You genuinely could see, if he has a good performance today, that might be alien done, because obviously you've got Jed Spence to come in, and then Gray could be the other option. Ampadu's lost out, tried too much, but there was no options. He's remonstrating to his Welsh teammate, Dan James, where were you? And that's fair enough, you know. There was no movement ahead of Ampadu in that little move forward by Leeds United. But back Bristol City have the ball. Coming up to 10 minutes, folks. Tries to switch the ball into Bell, but Archie Gray, right place, right time. Ampadu put under pressure there by Gray, to be honest. But yeah, the better of the two teams has been Bristol City, for sure. Here is Ampadu. Joe Rodon. The Welsh stalwarts. It's Dan James. Pirro. Let it go. Well done. Somerville, give it him back. Give it him back. Here's Crease. Somerville. Yeah. How has he missed? Rutter has missed an open goal from 5 yards out. Great move. Great ball by Pirro. Cross from Somerville. And the goal is open. And Rutter has missed an open goal from 5 yards out. Oh my God, it's so bad. I hope that does not come back to haunt us. Oh my God, folks, did you see that? How has he missed that? And this is where we talk about Rutter Pirro, because Pirro scores. Leeds are coming again though. Ampadu. Ampadu on his left foot. Oh, that's a wicked shot. But it's a good save by the goalkeeper. Corner ball. I cannot believe he hasn't scored. Pirro was actually involved in the move. He gets it out to the left. Somerville jumps over the ball. Byram into Somerville. Somerville, great pass across. Open goal. Rutter skies it from 5 yards. Here is Leeds again, though. Kamara. Kamara does well in the box. Oh, it's a pass in. Here's Dan James. Rutter. Oh, he's had a strike at goal. Leeds playing well, though, now. Dominating a little bit. On the edge of the box. Rutter loses out, though, and it's an avid clearance from Bristol City. I can't believe he's missed that, folks. Can you? My God. Leeds United, though, coming into the game, should be 1-0 up. And that would have really, really, been a dagger to the heart of Bristol City because they've dominated. Bristol City have been the better side, and then Leeds go up the other end and score. Unfortunately, it wasn't to be the case. He's got to score, hasn't he? He's got to score. Good turn inside here from Byram. Rutter, he's onside. He's offside. He did look offside. I was waiting for the referee, but yeah, he did look offside. 12 minutes in, Leeds 0, Bristol City 0. Don't forget to smash a like on the video. Harder to miss, yes. Harder to miss indeed, mate. Harder to miss indeed. Genuinely shocked that he's missed that. Honestly. Wild, man, wild. Anyway, Rutter now, pressing from the front. It's cleared by the keeper. Headed by Joe Rodon. Ampadu pushed. Oh, it's free kick given the other way. Free kick for Bristol City. Burnley are 1-0 up versus Chelsea. Oh my God. Who scored? I hope it's Charlie Taylor. Here's Bristol City with the cross. That's a good ball across to Naki Wells, but it's cut out well. It's cut out well by Pascal. "40 minutes on the clock. The best chance has fallen to Leeds United. For sure, the best chance has fallen for Leeds United. Rutter missing 5 yards out or something. Kamara tries to get there ahead of his man. Rutter bundled down. Free kick, referee. Free kick on halfway. Wilson Alderbert has scored for Burnley to make it 1-0 against Chelsea. Chelsea obviously get the win more recently, but are now 1-0 down to Burnley. Here's Joe Rodon for Leeds United. Leeds definitely should be 1-0 up. Here's Somerville. It was a well-worked move as well from deep. Oh, Byram and Somerville combining brilliantly. And here is Somerville after the touch from Rutter. Pirro's movement. Somerville tries to have a goal, but Joe Williams with a great block, and it'll be a throw, and he cuts inside. To be honest, Pirro's took him away. He's took the man away. Great move from Rutter. Pirro runs across to take the man away, to give Somerville the space to come inside, and his strike takes a block. It'll be a throw into Leeds. Here is Gray. Oh, chance, Pirro. Oh, Dan James, cross. It's a good knock, that. Oh, Rutter. Rutter heads it into the ground and sends it wide. It might be one of them days for Gio. He's probably thinking, what's going on here? That's 2 chances. He's got to do better, folks. He has got to do better, though. Come on. Byram, he potentially takes it off Byram's head, but he's headed it into the ground and it's gone wide. So that's 2 chances missed for me. That is definitely 2 chances missed. Anyway, Back to the game. 1,900 people watching already, folks. We're only 15 minutes in. Don't forget to smash a like. We've only got 795. Let's get it up to 1,000 likes. And please do subscribe. We're on the road to 25k. Leeds United. Bristol City have had chance. Sam Bell tries across. Good block there. Good block by Gray. What I will say, Bristol City have looked really good, but the two best chances have fallen to Leeds. So when Leeds United do break, we look like we can score. But it's a corner ball to come in for Bristol City. Burnley 1-0 up. Everton 1-0 up versus Bournemouth as well. Sam Garner and Wilson Odobert both scored respectively. Man United 0-0 versus Brentford. Anyway, this is a corner to come in for Bristol City. It's deep and headed out by Sam Byram. Mr. Consistent, right place, right time always. In comes the second bite of the cherry here. It's come off of Rutter's head. Bell tries to keep it alive, but Rutter uses his body fantastically well. And we'll look at that from Rutter. Don't lose it, Gio. All arms and legs, so gangly, hard to defend against, does exceptionally well. And I tell you what, that's not a bad ball, that. Great, good idea though, right idea. I think I like that, you know. Tries to get Byram out on the left-hand side, so 18 minutes on the clock, still 0-0. Best chances falling to Leeds, but Bristol City, for me, have been the better side. Gardner Hickman to come over to take the throw. Plymouth are 1-0 up versus Swansea. Swansea not having a good season thus far. 18 minutes on the clock there. It is from the right back of Bristol City into the channel. Struijk gets across. Clears it. And it's a throw-in. Struijk, again, another consistent operator this season. Captain for the first time in the league this season. 3 times in total. Looks like he might be the future captain, folks, when you consider Ayling and Cooper will be on their way out. Here is the throw for Bristol City. Blackburn 1-0 up versus QPR. QPR at home. Shit at home, sorry. A bit like Bristol City, actually. Oh, it's a good ball in. Sam Bell, heavy touch, though. Oh, he's actually offside. He's actually offside. Sam Bell looks dangerous. Free kick to be taken for the offside by Leeds United, and it's Rodon into Struijk, and Struijk gives it him back. Here's Joe Rodon back to Melier. Pressed here by Naki Wells. Goes out to Struijk. And that's actually going to be a Leeds throw. It's good pressing, that though. Good pressing from Bristol City. We thought that's why Naki Wells might have started, to be honest. Ipswich 1-0 up versus Preston. Water is wet. Preston in third. Maybe about to lose, I think, 3 on their spins. So remember when they'd not been beaten in 7 or something. But yeah. Lost to Leicester, now losing to Ipswich. Connor Chaplin with the goal there. Ipswich and Leicester are going to be very hard to chase down, I can't lie. So we need to continue putting points on the board. Here's Rutter on halfway, brought down. Referee says no free kick given. Just keep going, Rutter, mate. Ball over the top for Bell. Bell in behind again. Oh, he can't keep it in, though. You can see what they're trying to do. Trying to get Bell in, trying to get Naki Wells in behind. Archie Gray with a throw. Goes straight to a Bristol City body. Sam Bell in behind again. Gray's got a really challenge on his hand. Sam Bell's playing really well for Bristol City. Here's Pring. Comes inside. No. Heavy touch. He was waiting there for a touch. I was worried that a defender was going to take him out. He did really well, did Pring. But Melier came out and collected the ball. So he rolls it out to Joe Rodon. Back to Melier. Melier can go back to Struijk. Leeds United having a lot at the back, but not really doing anything upfield. Like I say, Bristol City have started really well. Been the better side for me in the opening 20 minutes, but the 2 best chances have fallen to Leeds. So Leeds, if we can soak up the pressure, counter, score. Be more clinical. Not the stuffing out of Bristol City. Make them come out more, get more goals, you know. But they have started really well, Bristol. I've been impressed by them. Goes out wide to Gray. Gray up against Bell now. Goes into Ampadu. There's James free. But no, he goes back to Gray. Road on to Struijk. Struijk tries to get Byram in. Right idea. Poor ball though. Poor execution. And Dan James now pressing. Oh, he's done really well there. Done really well as the centre-back at Bristol City. And it's gone out to bring... Here's Bell again. Bell, the one causing problems. Oh, that's a good ball, you know. And Struijk falls over, but thankfully doesn't hand the ball. And it goes to Ampadu, who gives it back to Meslier. Meslier clears it upfield. But, yeah, Bristol City will be disappointed. They've not really had any goal-scoring opportunities up to this point, to be honest, because they've been by far the better side. Here is Struijk. Here's Ampadu, space for him. Goes out to Somerville. Somerville comes inside, and that's it looked like a lovely ball, but a little bit too much on it. Rutter running in behind. Down the line, looking for Naki Wells. Struijk will deal with it. Here's Meslier. Meslier into Rodon. Rodon has time to turn. Well done. Good defending from Leeds again. Happy to just wait for that ball to come in from Naki Wells and just deal with it. Here's Gray. No options though. Good defending from Sam Bell's nicked it off him. Here's Naki Wells. Struijk. Fantastic centre-back. Oh, poor pass though. Oh no, James has kept it in with his pace. Well done. Here's Pirro. This could be a move for Leeds. Go on, Dan James. Do him. Oh, Dan James. Great feet. Brought down. Free kick. That's a free kick, Rafe. Struijk, great centre-back play. Comes in, takes it off Wells, goes out wide. James, little... To be honest, I've seen technical ability from James there. Blackburn, 2-0 up versus QPR. And more Sigurdsson on the 23rd minute to make it 2-0 to Blackburn. Bristol City, though, again. But Bell, you would argue, probably getting the better of Archie Gray so far in this game. Foul by Byram on halfway. Bristol City will come again. Just a heads up, folks, during the international break as well, I'm going to be starting a Leeds United career mode on YouTube, okay? I've set a few times each day, 3 hours a day, during the most busiest times, probably between 6 and 9 or 9 and 12. So if you're looking for something during the international break, we will be starting a Leeds United career mode from Monday. Sunday we'll have final word and then we'll do and react to any news that comes out during the international break, but it's normally quite bleak in that respect. Don't forget, folks, to pay your rent and smash a like on the video. We've got 1,998, just 2 more viewers away from 2,000, so please do smash a like. We've got 877, so let's get that up to 1,000 likes, please, if we can. Just massively helps the channel, so please do support it and smash a like and subscribe if you're new as well. Naki Wells down with an injury here, so he stopped play. Yes, on this channel, yeah, on this channel, mate. We'll be doing the Millwall 1, Hull 1. Jaden Philogene has equalled for Hull City. Looks like Naki Wells has rolled his ankle. We might see a change. Mark McGuinness has scored for Cardiff against Watford. Tell you what, Watford may end up in that relegation zone soon, I tell you. Not great. Not great at all. Leeds going over to get a drink. Leicester, 1-0 up versus Stoke. Iheanacho. Water is wet. Leicester and Ipswich are winning. Fuck's sake. Leicester 1-0 up. Kelechi Iheanacho with the goal. Don't forget to smash a like on the video and subscribe. Please do that. Please do that for me. Man United are 1-0 down. Love to see it. Blackburn 2-0 up, as we know. Just still waiting for Naki Wells to get sorted out here, folks. Right, okay. Yeah, Matthias Jensen, 1-0 up. Brentford against Manchester United. So Naki Wells is hobbling off here, folks. Looks like there might be a change coming for Bristol City. There are. Cornick, oh God. I don't fancy Cornick because Cornick scored against us for Luton. I remember that. Good player as well, to be fair, Cornick. Okay. We have 2,000 people watching. Big up to you all, folks. Don't forget to smash a like on the video. We're back underway. Joe Rodon wins the header. I wonder if Naki Wells will come on. Halifax 1-0 up versus Ebbsfleet. Well done, Adam Senior. Oh, bit of confusion there, but Pirot gets it out to Sam Byram. Sam Byram on the left-hand side into Kamara. Kamara really yet to properly get into the game. Here's Ampadu. Who's going to drop for him? Rutter. Oh, Rutter, heavy touch, but he does find Ampadu. He's got them long legs to make sure it goes out to Ampadu. Kamara, what are you doing, man? Not the best touch. Leeds fans giving Naki Wells plenty grief. Preston have scored. Preston have scored against Ipswich. It's 1-1. Come on, Stoke now against Leicester. Here's Kamara across to Struijk. We need to get in front anyway first before I start celebrating that, don't I? But yeah, Mads Farke Jensen. Farke Jensen for Preston. It's 1-1. Here's Joe Rodon. Leeds camped in the Bristol City half now currently. Cardiff 1-0 up, as we know, against Watford. Mark McGuinness. Here's Dan James. Gray high up the pitch. To Ampadu. Ampadu shaking and coming wide to get the ball. Here's Kamara. Time for him to turn. Plays inside to Somerville. And what a ball that is! Oh, Rutter! Nah, it's not a penalty. Nah, 50-50. He's been put on the weights. Keith Strauss says goal kick. It's not a penalty, that. It's not. He should stay on his feet, Rutter. You've got the strength to stay on your feet there. Maybe not. Maybe not. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's a penalty. It's a penalty. If that's VAR, they slow it down. It's a penalty. It's a penalty, innit? What's people saying? I think it's a penalty. He's kicked his trailing leg. Daniel Ager says, hey Joe, the goals be flowing in the second half, hopefully. Ashton Brown with the super chat as well. Does anyone else think that's a pen? I think that's a pen. In VAR it is anyway, because Rutter touches the ball first and takes it away from the defender and he tangles legs. But can understand in real time why it wasn't given. It did look soft, but that's when you don't have VAR in it. Has Naki Wells been subbed anyway? Yeah, he has. Cornick's on. Cornick scored against Leeds for Luton in that 1-0 win, I think. Luton beat us. Nigel Jones. Nigel Jones, what am I on about? What's he called? No, Nathan Jones. Nigel Jones. Oh. Joe Williams, but there's Struijk again. Fantastic from Pascal. Rutter brought down. Free kick, yellow card, please, ref. Hull, 2-1 up. Adama Traore, 2-1 up. Not that Adama. But 30 minutes on the clock. Hull 2, Millwall 1. Hull Same points as Leeds United, so we'll probably be above us in the table. Here's a chance for Leeds United. Dan James. There's the cross. Misses everyone. I do like his balls into the box, though. They're decent. That's coming from me as well. Oh, Somerville. Picks out Rutter. Pirlo. Oh, good defending. That's a corner ball. Joe Williams blocking everything. What I have noticed, and I think this is a request clearly from Daniel Farke, whenever Dan James gets the ball now, he's not looking to beat men, he's whipping a ball in. He's whipping a ball in. And I genuinely feel that that's going to be a request because we're not used to seeing it. Every time he's picked up a ball on that right-hand side, he's whipped it in. He's whipped it in. And that's what I like. If Dan was going to do that, no problem. No problem. Here's Dan James with the corner. This won't beat first man, though. Dan James. Oh, it's deep. Oh, is it corner ball? Corner ball. Another corner. I think Joe Williams has been a bit of a rock for Bristol City so far this half. Byram's all over the shop in the air, isn't he? I think it's Cornick, actually, that kicks it out. Somerville's going to take it from this side, though. Outswinger from Cree Somerville. Come on, Somerville. There's a good knock. Oh, Byram was up and just went up too early. And Mellier's out in a sweeper-keeper type role. There was only Gray out there and Mellier gives it to Kamara. Glenn Kamara into Ampadu. Ampadu touch out of his feet. No man on him. Finds Somerville. That's a lovely pass. Somerville. Great feet. Great feet from Cree. Unlucky Cree. It's good feet. Goes back to the keeper of Bristol City and he sends it looking for Bell. Bell, good touch out of his feet, but Gray gets back and defends really, really well. Great touch from Bell, that. I've been impressed by him. I like that, Bell. 33 minutes on the clock. Celtic 2-0 up against Kilmarnock. For any fans north of the border watching, don't forget to smash a like on the video, folks. We've got 2,000 live viewers. Let's get it up to 3,000. We now have 1k likes. Big up to you all. Thank you for that. Let's go for 1.5k. Don't forget to subscribe as well, folks. We're on the road to 25k. We're currently on 24,598. So 2 more subscribers for 24,600. Let's get that today. Here is Williams for Bristol City. Oh, he's found space there. Kamara does well, but still got the ball here, Bristol City. Bristol City have played well. I've been impressed by them. Sam Byram clears it, but it comes off a Bristol City body and it'll be a throw. Throw in to Leeds United. Goes into Somerville. Byram loses out. Here's Harry Cornick. Good feet from Cornick. Picks out a decent ball, but it's behind Bell. Gray's chasing him, though. I do like that Cornick. I remember him at Luton, man. Well done, Gray. Gray getting the better of Bell in the last 5-10 minutes. Decent battle between them two. So it's a throw from Bristol City. Pring with the throw. Goes inside. Bell tries to keep it in. It's been adjudged to have stayed in. I don't think it did, though. Ampadu, Kamara, really well. And Rodon will send it down the line. Dan James will flick it inwards, but unfortunately goes to Williams. Williams being a bit of a rock. There they are again, looking for Bell on this left-hand side. Too much on it, though. That's something they're targeting all the time, looking to get Bell in. And you could see why Gray's been chosen ahead of Ayling, to be honest, because Ayling's not been great defensively as he of late. So, Gray's doing well. Good battle. Both academy products as well, Gray and Bell, so it's good seeing it. Oh. Pushing the back of Rutter now. Oh, great that from Gray, actually. And Ampadu down the line to James. Can he use his pace? Ooh, it goes back to the keeper. That's where the road runner comes in. Dan James. Great speed and press there. Here's Somerville. Somerville has to check back. Goes back there to Byram. Ampadu wants it inside. Kamara, what a turn that is by Glenn Kamara. It's going to open up. Pirro. Joel Pirro comes inside. Has a strike. Oh, it's... I tell you what, that's dodgy keeping. Dodgy keeping. Well done. Rutter's won it back. Cross! Yes! Yes! And it's Dan James! Yes! 1-0! Get in! Yes! Get in! Oh, man. You have to say it's sort of against the run of play, but do we care? Do we not? Dan James back in the side. Goal involvement again from the man. If he's not assisting, he's scoring goals. Dan James, you little beauty. Absolutely buzzing. Get in, man. Do you know what? Max O'Leary, it's really poor keeping. Really poor keeping. Pirro hits it. Keeper spills it. Goes to Williams, I think, who's been a bit of a rock. Great pressing from Kamara. Falls to Rutter. Rutter digs it back across. I'm not sure who has the first strike. I think it might be Byram. Doesn't get it right. Thankfully falls to James. And James picks out the corner. Great finish. And on halfway, that's a dagger to the Bristol City Hearts. And you would hope now Leeds, second half, can really take the game to Bristol City when they come out. But Leeds United 1-0 up. Get in. To be honest... Oh, Jack Harrison scored for Everton. There you go. Jack Harrison scored for Everton. It's Everton 2, Bournemouth 0. Ipswich are 2-1 up. Brandon Williams with the goal. Here's Somerville. Could be another chance for Leeds United here. Gotta create something here. It's too much again, man. He's getting greedy, Somerville. He's getting very greedy. He had Dan James out there. He had Pirro there. He had Rutter there. Somerville needs to stop being so greedy. This has happened on 3 occasions now. Not just in this game, on the previous game. Stop being greedy. It's quite frustrating. 1,000 likes. Don't forget to like the video. Let's see if we get to 24,600, folks. We have 607 on that road now to 25k. Come on, Leeds United. Mick Wynn says, I know you love James. I do now. I do now. No, he's had a good game. He's had a good game. I'm not going to... Agenda's got to agenda, but I'm not going to sit here and say he's not had a good game, because he has. Whenever he's picked the ball, he's done the right thing. Look to whip it in. His pace is causing problems. And he actually picked his spot. Somerville wins it. Somerville tries to beat his man, but he's brought down. Garner Hickman tried to get it down the line, but it's a good block by Byram. Byram's been great again. Come on, Leeds. Yeah, do you know what? Dan James normally fluffs his line, but he picked his spot, put it right in the corner. Love to see it. Brentford 1-0 up versus Man United. Burnley 1-0 up versus Chelsea. Only issue is Ipswich and Leicester are both winning. 40 minutes on the clock though. Leeds 1-0 up versus Bristol City. That's all we need, man. We haven't had back-to-back wins yet, so let's hope we can... Oh, Kamara. Unbelievable. Really coming into his own. Pirro! Oh, one-on-one, and he can't clip it. Who's that? Ampadu. He's got a score, hasn't he, Pirro? You expect him to score, to be honest. I think Rutter's ball, there's too much on it. Great from Kamara, by the way. Great pressing, wins the ball. Rutter, he's put too much on it. Great goalkeeping, but I fancy Pirro there. I fancy Pirro there to dink it. Unfortunately, he doesn't. He doesn't. I think Rutter's ball, there's too much on it. Just a little bit. Just needed a little bit of. Cheltenham are beating Derby. Don't like Derby. There's the noise round Ellen Road has really gone up now as well. Struijk leaving it for Melier easy. 5 minutes till half time. Bristol City will feel loud done by. They've been very good. Here is Joe Rodon. Leeds will be very hard for Bristol City to break down now. Nigel Pearson will want them to come out. And we know how lethal Leeds United could be on the counter. I think that's where Daniel Farke got his tactics wrong against Southampton, because he was willing to just give up possession and hope to get them on the counter. And the early goal killed us. And we should have gone all out at Southampton and maybe pressed them. But here's Struijk. Ooh, nearly digs it through to Byram. Leeds, Chelsea have equalised, by the way. Ampadu. Ampadu into Rutter. Rutter, what a turn that is. Oh, he's trying to give it back to Amp. I'll tell you what, Rutter, take a bow, son. Chelsea 1-1 against Burnley. What I'll say, Leeds United on another day could be 2-3 up because we've missed some big chances as well. But Rutter, fantastic turn, tries to give it back to Ampadu, but just too much on it. But Bristol City really under the cosh now, to be honest. And it goes out wide. Great from Leeds United. Dan James really hassling and harrying that back four. Good pressing this from Leeds United. Own goal for Burnley. So it's 1-1. No goal scorer. Here's Kamara. Struijk, so good, solid as a rock. Gray actually getting the better of Bell as well as the game's gone on, and he's taken him on. Gray tries a cross, but it's a block, and it'll be a throw-in. Sheff Wednesday 0, Huddersfield 0. Yorkshire derby right there. But yeah, Archie Gray, as the game's gone on, he's actually got the better of Bell. So I love it. Gray with a throw. Into Dan James. Dan James does well. Here's Kamara. He's left-footed. Can he whip one in there? Oh, it's not left-footed. But yeah, Dan James brought down. Norwich 1-0 up versus Coventry City. John Rowe. Free kick here. $2,286 live viewers, folks. Don't forget to smash a like on the video. We've got 1K likes. Let's see if we can get that up to 1.1, folks. Let's see if we can do that. Dan James, he's going to take this free kick, folks. Plenty to aim at. Rodon. Struijk if it's on the floor. Byram's good in the air as well, to be fair. Shit up. Anyway, come on, Dan James. Let's get this ball right. I don't rate him at dead ball situations, but when the ball's moving, he can get a decent whip. Everton 2-0 up. Jack Harrison, first goal for Everton. Here's Dan James. Great knock. Oh, it's headed out by Williams. Williams has been really good today for Bristol City. He has rode on back to Kamara, who's done really well as well. He's definitely growing into the game. Push. Definite push there by the Bristol City fullback, and Somerville's hit the deck, and it'll be another free kick. Jason Knight. Didn't he play for Derby as well, I think? Definitely pushes Somerville. Somerville then to take this. It was a good knock by James. Let's have the same again from Somerville, please. Rodon's due a goal soon, I swear. Somerville, that's a good knock. Rodon. Back across. Just come back to Gray. Gray. Out wide to James. James, perfect opportunity. Cross. Tries too much. A winner throw, though. There you go. Leeds United have dominated, haven't they, since the goal. Really cooking on gas, and you would hope now that Leeds United, especially in the second half, can take the game away from Bristol City. Archie Gray with the throw. We're on the 45th minute now. Nice from... Oh! Rutter lets it go across his body, falls to Pyro. Pyro smashes it, and it's a good block. Here's Somerville. Get the crossing, Somerville. Don't try too much, please. Tries to dig it out to James, but... Byram, sorry. 4 minutes at a time. There was a lot of stoppages, to be fair. Struijk back to Melier. The defence looked really assured, as we've seen all season, really. Bar Ipswich, I would say. And, of course, Southampton. But Byram tries to get it into Somerville. Bit too much on it. Somerville now chasing Jason Knight. Jason Knight goes down. It's a free kick. Still 2-1 to Ipswich. 4 minutes added time, folks. We will be joined by Lockie at half time to go through the pick the bones out of that half, or this half. It's still going though, so let's not count the chickens before they're hatched. O'Leary with the ball straight through to Melier. We'll take that all day of the week, every day of the week. Leicester still 1 up. Of course, Ipswich 2-1 up as well. Here is Struijk. Leeds will probably be happy to just keep hold of the ball now between now and half time. Here's Ilian into Pascal. Goes to Byram. Minute played of the added time. Somerville. Well done. Somerville beats his man. Oh, he's miles off. Miles offside there, Rutter. Good defending again by Williams. He's been very good for Bristol City. Kamara. Cornick, but Struijk, who's been a colossus as per, wins the ball, but it is a throw-in for Bristol City just on halfway. Half-time's coming in around the grounds. Blackburn 2-0 up. Plymouth 1-0 up versus Swansea. Harrison with his first goal for Everton. They're beating Bournemouth 2-0. Bournemouth yeah, Iriola. It doesn't look like Iriola would have kept us up, let's be honest. It's not looking good for him right now, is it? Have they won again? Oh, Ipswich 3-1 up, folks. Ipswich now. That's 3 points for them. Preston did get back on level terms, but it's 3-1. Yellow cards. Garner Hickman, the fullback, given a yellow card. Not sure what for. For taking the throw wrong, maybe having a go at the ref. But that's good for Leeds, because what that means is, up against Somerville, he can't really make a rash challenge because he gets a second yellow. So, Struijk, good defending. We're probably going to see this half out. We've got a minute left. 1-0 to Leeds. Just clips of Jack Harrison there going off on Sky Sports. 2-0 up versus Bournemouth. Here's Cornick with the throw. Big throw incoming. Melier. Good punch. Oh. Bristol City. Ball drops and it's smashed over the crossbar by Williams. Or Naismith, sorry. Yeah. That long throws cause problems. To be fair, Melier gets punching it. It's not the strongest of punchers. He is getting better at that, but he probably doesn't go up. He probably goes up too soon, to be honest. 4 minutes now of added time. Oh my God, how have they scored? On half time. Fuck's sake, Leeds. Ah! 49th minute. Literally on the 49th minute. Corner ball. I have to see it again, the marking and that, but Naismith. You have to say, on the phase of the game, Kamara just climbs up on him. What's Kamara doing there? He's basically giving him a leg up. Shite, man. Yeah, what's Kamara doing? He's not looking at the ball. He's looking at the opposite direction. He's just used him as leverage. Kamara, shite. Kai Naismith makes it 1 apiece on the halfway. And do you know what? On the face of it, nothing more than they bloody deserve, if I'm honest. But there you go. 1 apiece. Shite. There you go, half time. 1-0. I didn't think it was a corner. No, it didn't look like it was a corner because yeah. But listen, it's nothing more than they deserve. I'm not going to sit here and say that it is. But yeah, Naismith with the goal. It's 1-1. 1-1. Nothing more than they deserve, as I say, for me anyway, because they've started really well. Let's speak to Lockie. Lockie, disappointed, mate. To concede there on the stroke of half time.
Yeah, to a corner as well. Just
I know,
standard stuff.
Yeah, Kamara was not great from the corner at all. You know, it's come in and it looks like Naismith's just used him. He's not even looking. He's looking the opposite way. Not great. And again, it comes back to that thing of him switching off. Should have dealt with that. Yeah. Someone said we just can't defend. It's always the same. I disagree, mate. Seri, come on. We can defend because we've got the most clean sheets. So, yeah, look, do you not feel it's nothing more than Bristol City deserve, if I'm honest? Because I think they've They've played pretty well, mate, to be honest.
No, I disagree, mate. I don't think they deserve it at all.
Okay.
Look, they're doing what they did last game. So Bell on the left, they did that last game, just balls out to him constantly. But I don't think they've threatened in terms of on goal. I really don't. I think they were more intense than us for the first 20 minutes. I think we were too deep, too much respect.
Yeah.
But once we were aggressive to them, they couldn't pass it out from the back. Then it was all us. So no, I don't think they created a massive amount. To be honest, I think Rutter's missed
not
from
goal scoring opportunities. Yeah, fair.
Yeah. So no, they've done all right. Like I've been, it's a good game. I think it's quite intense. The atmosphere is better than QPR already. You can tell that. Two teams that are actually trying to do something. Which makes a better game. So it's definitely a better game. But I don't think they've been great in the final third, to be honest. I think they're a decent team. They can move it about.
I think
quite
first 15, 20 minutes, though, I think was all Bristol City by Rutter's miss.
Yeah, we've seen that a lot this game, this season, aren't we? First 10 minutes. Teams, when first start of that game, they keep the ball, they just get throw-ins, corners, and just try pressure us. And yeah, we were not aggressive enough in the first 20 minutes, definitely.
Definitely. I agree with that.
But yeah, that's annoying that.
It is. But on another day, and I said this, we could be 2 or 3 up because Rutter's chance, I think he's had a header as well. Yeah, it's Leeds United could be clear for sure. For sure. For those that are giving Melia, I think it was the right decision to try and punch it in that scenario, but people want to hammer him. He didn't get enough on it, of course. I'm not even sure it was a corner, That's a case. That's a different case. Bristol TV say different, Joe. In what respect, Jamie? In what respect? Because that's who I've been listening to as well. So I'm not sure about that. But yeah, I mean, do you think we go on and win the game, mate? 2-1?
Yeah, we've got to do what we did for the second half of that second half. Be more intense. We were too deep. When we played higher, they couldn't then pass it out from the back. They couldn't find the guy on Bell on the left because we didn't allow it. We pressed them higher and it worked really well. We need to get our midfielders more involved, and when they get involved, that's when we're better. Decision making again in the final third's a bit off, but
some of those too greedy chances.
Yeah, it's so frustrating because he's too good that they can't get near him, and then it's that final ball. He seems sometimes to just blank, doesn't he, when he gets to the final third and just kind of babs himself.
Wants to take everyone on, man. Wants to take everyone on for me. Holds on to it far too long. Should make the decision earlier, and he did it midweek against QPR when Rutter was ahead of him. And I just think, like you say, the final ball was either had a little bit too much on it from Rutter, or all these different scenarios. So yeah, I think though, like I said, the chances, the majority have fallen to Leeds United, and I think that will come out and hopefully win the game for me.
Yeah, we can't let that affect us right there. Just forget about that. Look, someone missed the man, should have picked him up, move on. That's what you got to do in that, to be honest. Yeah. There's
a lot of people naturally in the comments being quite disparaging towards Leeds United, and this is from Leeds fans. Not good enough. Will we get top 2? All this sort of stuff. But I think they played well, but then I'm being told no. So do you think we should be out of sight?
It's a weird one. I don't think we played the first 20 minutes. We weren't great. We were too passive, not aggressive enough, too deep.
Yeah.
The movement wasn't good enough. But after that, I actually thought we were brilliant. I thought in the way in which we didn't let them play out for 10, 15 minutes. It was all us. We had 2 or 3 chances in there where we could have got another goal. But obviously, you take away the last 10 seconds of that half, you're ending that first half going, we can take that to the second half, we'll win this game. Yeah. So that's what we've got to do. Forget about the last 10 seconds. That's a mistake. Someone should have picked him up, Kamara, whoever it was. I didn't see. I turned it off at that point. But we've got to be intense. We've got to keep the intensity because then, like we've shown, they're not going to keep that up for 45 minutes. They did it for 20, then they dropped off, and then they made mistakes when we pressed them. Let's be honest. They didn't know what to do at times. So we've just got to be more intense. That's all it is. Play higher up, be more confident on the ball, get Kamara involved, because once he gets on the ball and he's passing it forward, it's effective. And yeah, we'll be all right. I'm sure we'll be fine.
I agree as well. Carl says he won't make any halftime. So we don't need to.
Not yet, no. Not yet.
I don't think anyone's been poor, personally.
What do you think? I think of Archie Granger at right back.
Well, I thought Bell got the better of him in the early exchanges, but as the games grew on, Gray's pocketed him. I think he's done much better. Really well. He's getting up and down really well as well. So I've been really impressed. As I say, initially I thought Bell, looks like a player. Yeah. Both academy graduates from the respective clubs, but I think Gray's got the better of him for sure as the game's gone on. I thought Kamara, apart from the defensive side, has looked good as well from his pressing, winning the ball up high. I just think Somerville's holding on to it too long. Rutter played well, snatches at shots. He's not...
He needs to get that chance out of his head. It's still in there.
Yeah, true.
He's looking a bit frustrated.
And I've been really impressed with Dan James, bro. I don't know if Farke's had a word with him, but as soon as he picks it up, he's looking to whip the ball in, and I like when he's doing that. And I even think he took his goal well, because normally he lashes at it, but he actually picked the corner out. So I think he's good. Connor says, Johnny mentioned of Meslier not catching the aerial attacks. It's poor, man. It's just cost us. Yeah, but right, okay. So the punch wasn't the strongest, but in all the other games, Mellier's punching has been really good. Really, really good. So I don't think it's fair to just go, all right, boom.
At the end of the day,
and to be honest, Meslier hasn't cost that goal.
Someone didn't mark for the corner.
Someone didn't mark for the corner. There's a lot that happens after that, bro. So I don't think that's fair to say. Jezzy H says, finally LUTV back one. Can turn this waffle off now. Okay, bro. I don't know why you would take your time to make that comment. I also seen you just a second ago say I'm not watching this shit anymore and that. So whatever, don't be here. Like why are you gonna?
I'll say unless he's talking about the commentary he's listening to.
No, I don't think so. He's talking about this, but yeah, go watch that, mate. Go watch that. Absolute bell end. It wasn't on Meslier at all. Chris Thompson says bad refereeing led to the goal. I'm not too sure. Do you think?
I can't remember to be honest. I don't really know what happened.
No. Lee Goldup says, let's be honest, we're pretty average. I don't think we are.
When we're inconsistent, we are, but when we're on it, we look so dangerous.
Average?
Not average as a team, absolutely not. We're just inconsistent. I think that's the issue.
Yeah.
When them four run forward and our midfielder get involved, no team can get close. We just don't do it enough. That's the thing. That's the problem at the moment.
Yeah, I agree with you in that respect, Vicky. When he's taken the strike, I don't know if it's Cornick, I think, but when he's hit the strike, it definitely didn't take a nick off. Evan says, why are all the fans... Well, this is what happens, bro. This is what happens. This is what I mean. Ishii, for one, Ishii doesn't watch when we're winning, but as soon as we're losing, he comes in because he loves to... Negatives like to be negatives.
What do you want to say? What do you want us to say, Ishii?
Oh, bro, Ishii only ever comes when we're losing.
Okay.
Only ever comes when we're losing. We've just played 45 minutes and people are telling me that Leeds have dominated. I think Bristol City looked all right, especially in the early exchanges. But then we score the last kick of the half and Ishii goes, yes, man, I'm buzzing. I can go and say it. This is what I'm saying. It's mad. So they're... GZH, why are you still here, bro? Go watch LUTV. I don't know why you're wasting your time if you don't like it. Oh no, he's a bleak pessimist. Happy clapper you. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Is what it is. James says, Leeds look like the better team. It's football. Other teams are going to score. You can't keep a clean sheet in every day. Come on. Yeah, exactly.
There's two teams in a game, and a team are going to set up to try frustrate you, to try and negate what you're good at. And you've got to get over that. You've got to overcome that as part of... And it took us a while to do that.
Yeah. Yeah, no, exactly. I agree. Mason, I don't think Mellier's had anything to do, but agendas will agenda. There's no Cooper. There's no Ailing.
Next?
So who's going to get it? Well, it'll be Meslier. Oh, if only he'd have caught it. If you watch that in real time, it's really difficult for him to do that. I actually feel that he goes up too early, which means he can't get the power on it. I think if you just but again, I'm not a goalkeeper. Neither are you. I think he's been really good.
That's true from Carl there. He said they look drilled. They do look really well. They look like a well-drilled team. Nigel Pearson, like I said, he'll get a team out of a bunch of players. That's what he's good at. So they will be well-drilled. Look, they were the bit of mistakes for their goal, but you can tell they know their style. They know what they're doing.
Well, you can see why they do so well away from home, bro. You know what I mean? You can definitely see that. And like you say, after Leeds United did ride out the early parts of Bristol City, we did definitely end the half the better team. If we'd have got a second, it'd have been different. But Jack says, Rutter missing that sitter. Will this game easy? Just have to put our chances away. We'll win this game easy. Yeah, I think like you say, you just hope that the miss doesn't come back to haunt us. But I also think he should have done better with the header. There's been other chances since that as well. Do you think we'll win the game, bro?
Yeah. 3-1.
Yeah, still. I do as well. I do think we will win the game.
But they'll come out in the second. They'll come out confident after that. So we've got the mentality now has to be, don't matter, forget it. Let's just come out and then engage ourselves onto them, because they're going to be confident after that 45th minute header. Yeah,
definitely, because they're back in the game, and it was coming away from them, wasn't it? Yeah. Darryl says Bamford saved the day. Well, he does have a very, very good record against Bristol City, so you just you just don't know. So we will have to wait and see. Phil says Leeds 3, Bristol City 1. A lot of people did say 2-1. A lot of people did say 2-1, and I was thinking that, and then I said 1-0. But I do think that Leeds United will still win this game, because we've had the chances to do it, and as the game opens up a little bit more, I think we could do that. I tell you what, mate, while I run to the toilet, you tell us how the game's going to go and how it's going to finish, and I'll be 2 minutes, mate, if that's okay.
So what's going to happen is Bristol City are going to come out, score, we're going to be 2-1 down, and then we're going to score 2 more and win 3-2. How many of you could deal with that? I know I couldn't. Now, what do you all think? I think, they're going to come out confident, aren't they? After that, of course you will. But we've got the players there. We've got to win. Freestyling again, Jeremy. I am correct. Who thinks Bamford's going to come on and score? Score the winner, Patrick Bamford. What we say? Going to come on when we're 2-2 and score the winner, and our hearts can't take it again. To be fair though, chat, we need a bit of intensity, don't we? After that QPR game, we need a bit of excitement. It's been 2 0-0s, 3-0s. You know what I mean? We need a 4-3 or a. No, we don't. We don't do it. Bamford win. Imagine the scenes. Bamford or an Archie Gray winner, something like that. An Archie Gray goal would just be ridiculous, wouldn't it? But to be fair, that's what I liked about Pro. He's had a few shots today, outside at box. He hadn't done that recently at Leeds, and he's been doing it quite a bit. So
yeah, he has, mate. He has. I think they've all had a good game today. I don't think there's many that have put a foot wrong. If I'm honest, I think they're
all doing all right. There's another level we can get to, I think, but they're all doing all right. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I agree. Like I say, hopefully, we can take the game away for them. I think it'll be frustrating for all if we finish 1-1, because the facts are, bro, we're always going to compare. As much as it can be frustrating at times, we're always going to look at Ipswich and Leicester at the minute. And Leicester are winning. Ipswich are winning 3-1. You know what I mean? So they were 1-1 and then now 3-1. So we need to do the same. We need to say, right, okay, 1-1, half-time, let's take the game away from them now. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah. This was the problem, Derek. This was the problem. The corner comes in from the left. He's looking at the right. The lad who scored, Naismith, has actually used him as leverage. And you can see Struijk, you can see Ampadu and Byram. They all look at him. They all go... He doesn't even attempt to get up for it. As I say, he's not even looking at the ball. He's there. The lad's here, and he just bangs. So,
yeah, that's shocking.
You can blame Melier for the punch or whatever, but ultimately, if he has his eye on the prize, he can at least challenge him. He doesn't. If anything, he goes, use my back, mate. There's your leverage. So, that's what it's down to. And Kamara can be found wanting from a defensive standpoint at times. I think he doesn't. He lacks concentration, bro.
Yeah, no, I agree. But on the ball, I think he's been good. But yeah,
oh yeah, very good.
He's
and
a bit
I like his
lackadaisical at times.
Yeah, do you know what I enjoy most, mate? Is his turns.
Yeah.
You know,
that turn was brilliant, wasn't it? The one where he takes two of them out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, mate. We're second half is underway, so I'll let you drop out, and I will see you full time. Yep. All right, broski.
In a bit.
Bye bye. There we go, folks. We're back under now. We're just in time there. There we go. Second half back underway. It's Leeds 1. It's Bristol City 1. Leeds United could have had a few more goals. Goes through. As I said, I thought people tell me, I've seen in the comments, big up Liam, XG. They didn't even have an XG in that. So maybe I have seen the game a bit favourably towards Bristol City. But like I said, Leeds United should be in front. It goes without saying, for sure. We've had a number of chances that they should have finished. Green chasing down. And it's cleared up field. Struijk wins the header. No changes for Leeds United, as expected. Didn't need change, and I think Leeds United are playing well. Here's Bell up against Gray, but Gray does really well. He's tried to take Bell on. Oh, look at that from Gray. Fantastic. There's Dan James. Can he do the same? Looks to go down the line. Williams. Don't forget to smash a like on the video, folks. Leeds 1, Bristol City 1. Pay your rent and smash a like on the video for me if you can, folks. And please do subscribe to the channel. Here's Dan James now. Just touch heavy, and it's taken off him from Naismith. Naismith, obviously, who scored the goal for Bristol City. Pring sends it forward, but it's dealt with by Leeds United. Goes straight through to Mellier. A bit of a waste, really. Here's Pascal. Mellier to Rodon. Rodon brings it out. Goes to Dan James. Dan James inside. Leaves it for Rutter. He's onside. Rutter flicks it round to Pirro. Lovely little touch. James. Pirro's touch is too heavy. Pirro's pass, sorry. Tries to get it into James. James would have cut back Rutter, maybe 2-1. Leeds United started well. Come on, Leeds. Don't forget to smash a like on the video, folks. Let's get back up to 2,000 live viewers. It's Dan James going to come across to take this. We're on 1.2k likes. Don't forget to continue to smash a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you can as well, folks. It massively helps. It's going to be a corner ball for Leeds. Dan James is the one to take it. Dan James, up it goes. Headed out though. As far as Cree, Leeds fans scream shoot, but he's Archie Gray. Has to go back to Mellier. Eric Ten Hag loses to Burnley and to Brentford, man. There'll be calls for him to get fucking sacked. Love it. Gray sends it down the line for James aimlessly, and it's cut out by Naismith. The goal scorer, of course, for Bristol City. And goes back to the keeper. And he'll go straight over the top, and that's a good running field, and Cornick's going to be the one to chase it. Byram turns him, does well. Byram, great again. Well done, Sam. There's a push, ref. He's pushed him, man. Oh, Williams, poor pass. They could have had men over there. That was a push, definitely. But they could have been away. Chelsea, 2-1 up. Cole Palmer with the goal. 2-1 up against Burnley. Penalty. Here is Rodon. Pascal Struijk. I think Iriola might get sacked, you know. Not tonight, but it's coming, isn't it? Kamara. Into Pirro. Pirro playing wide on the right at times. Pirro gives it back to Kamara. Kamara to James, who's offside, surely. No, nothing given. They want a penalty there. I think Rutter's brought down. I don't know what's happened. Rutter wanted a penalty of some sort, so I don't know what's happened, but this is where VAR comes into play, because he's obviously felt something. I don't know if Williams has had a go at him here, folks. Let's have a look. He's definitely put his arms out. He's definitely put his arms out, but there you go. Nothing given from the referee. Rutter on the deck. He should have got his ass back up though, because Leeds were on an attack, but he's going to continue. And I don't think he's happy with the. Don't think he's happy with the player, but Williams. Bristol City take the free kick. Goes into Williams. Back to the goalkeeper, O'Leary. Wow. Just that record there. 1 point in their last 21 available versus Leeds. So a draw for Bristol City is a huge result. Oh, Ampadu's done great. James. Rutter. Great feet. Oh, he tries to dig it through to James. It's just not falling for Rutter today. Here's Bell. Gray gets back to defend. It's just not falling for Rutter. He's playing well. It's just not falling for him. Here's Cornick. Terrible. Terrible. Not a great block by Ampadu. Cornick gets another bite of the cherry. Cardiff Watford 1-1. Pring. Trying to send it across square. Somerville wins it. Ah, give over, ref. Terrible. Really poor. Swansea Plymouth is 1-1. Hickman with the cross. Rutter wins the header. Rutter does well to get round Naismith. Down the line to Kamara. There could be a chance here for Leeds. Goes into Dan. Dan does well to give it back to Kamara. Kamara, quite interesting. He's playing on the right a lot this half. Normally see him on the left. Here's Byram. Byram out to Somerville. Somerville lets it run across his body, not intentionally, but don't do too much, Cree, please. Up against Sykes here, Somerville. Somerville comes inside. Releases it to Ampadu. Ampadu to Kamara. Kamara. Pirro. Yes! Pirro! That is what he's there for. Call Pirro when you need a goal. Get in! And yes, man! Back where we need to be, in front. Get there. And that's where he needs to be, cutbacks. Let Kamara play on the right. He finds Pirro. Pirro, back of the net. Get in, man. Let's have a look at this goal as well. Ampadu into Kamara. Kamara into Pirro. And that's what he's there for, in the corner. Goalkeeper too far over on the right, but Pirro knows where the back of the net is. Let him play in the 10. That's 5 in 8. Love it. Come on! Let's take this game away from them now. Come on, Leeds United now. You know what I mean? Know what I'm saying? Ishii, where's Ishii? Where's Ishii? Ishii, where are you? Here he is, look. Hey! Me and Ishii have a love-hate relationship, but it's nice to see him there. It's nice to see you here when we're winning. Come on, man. Pirro, well taken goal. Well taken goal. And I've said on a number of occasions now that he's been always on the edge of the box and we've not been able to find him. And then Kamara, who this half has started on the right, which is not something you normally see. Maybe that's been a tactical switch. And he passes it into him. No free kick there against Ampadu. Referee's having a stinker, really. Let's be honest. Keith Stroud. Shocking decisions. Ampadu's still on the deck as well. Oh, Pirro's give a free kick for that. How does he give a free kick for that? Keith Stroud's having a laugh. Mental. Great finish from Pirro. Yeah, exactly, Jamie. That's the thing, innit? That's the thing. Yeah, the man can finish. He can. I love it. He certainly can. Hickman with the cross, headed out. Here's Pirro. Chance. Oh, it's a lovely dink to Rutter. Rutter's touch isn't great because Dan James was 3 down the other side. Millwall 2, Hull 2. Goal for Joe Bryan. Oh, Dan James is in. It's fallen for Dan James. Can he get round this man? Heavy touch. But Pring puts it out for a corner. Leeds United in the ascendancy, looking to take the game away from Bristol City. Everyone's happy again now. Let's go. We will get 3 points. I think we might get more goals, to be honest. I genuinely feel we might get more goals. But the referee's having a bit of a stinker, let's be honest. Dan James with the corner. Dan James. Cross. Header, Rodon. Back goalwards. Is scrambled. Struijk tries to keep it alive. Gray. Get it out to James. Well done. Well done. Get it out of your feet and cross it. Give it to Kamara then. There you go. He wants it. No, Kamara gives it him back. Across goal. Oh, why did he stand it up? Straight across, man. Do you see what I'm saying? Straight across. He needed to get that across for me. Like, not stand it up. Oh, well. It is what it is. Ipswich 3-2. 3-2. Come on, Preston. Blackburn 3-0 up. Here's Somerville. Somerville has space. There we go. Byram gives it him back. Get across in Somerville. Somerville to the byline. Back! Oh, Leeds United really turning it on now. We're going to take this game away. But Preston have just scored to make it 3-2 against Ipswich. Leeds United definitely turning the screw now. More goals incoming. I hope. Take it away from them. Here's Bristol City. Struggling to get out. Goes long over the top. Looking for Cornick. Strout comes across. Chests it. Doesn't even head it out of play. Deals with it. As does Byram. Byram up to Pirro. Pirro to Kamara. This is good. There's some subs coming for Bristol City. Good football from Leeds. This Kamara, who's now gone back out to the left. Loses out. But that's a great tackle from Struijk. Leeds United looking good. And we're going to see some changes for Bristol City. Conway coming on. Got goals off the bench, I think, last time out. Two to win the game against Rotherham. But Gardner Hickman's come off, who's a defender, so there's going to be a switch of formation, you'd imagine. So 2-1. King's come on as well for a midfielder. So it looks like we might see a change in the setup for sure. But yeah, 2-1 to Leeds. I'm glad that we got one early as well. I couldn't deal with the, worrying. It's going to be a throw-in. When will Farke make his changes? Not happy there that he's been brought off. Because he has played well. He's fuming with the decision. Matt Smith scored for Salford. 2-1 against Crewe. Here's Harry Cornick then. Let's watch this long throw. Melier, come and punch it just to annoy the fans. He doesn't this time, and it's headed by Joe Rodon. Great header that is. Just put back in there. It's going to fall for Bell. Across goes Byram. Oh, that's a good knock, that, I tell you. What a knock that is. Rodon, great header though. And Rutter has a chance to get rid. He's so good. He's so good. Look at his feet. Go on, son. Wins as a throw. Well done. Rutter's unbelievable player. Just going to get better as well. 60 minutes on the clock. Half an hour to go. Leeds United 2-1 up against Bristol City. We do need another though, because as Bristol City showed, they'll stay in the game and look to take the chances. Dealt with there by Gray, who goes long. And it's going to be Pirro to chase it, who's got another goal today. 5 goals so far this season. It's put out of play by Dickey, and it'll be a throw-in. Everton are now 3-0 up versus Bournemouth. That is not a good result for Bournemouth at all. Adams and Cini must be buzzing. Anyway, here's a throw, and Rutter's got it at his feet. Rutter does well, tries to beat a man, and he has. Well done, Rutter. Lets it go as well. Great from Gio Rutter. Just needs a goal today, doesn't he? He's played really well again. So Sam Bell's switched wingers as well, folks. So maybe, I think he's playing right wing back. But listen, just because Gray's pocketed you, Byron will pocket you as well. Gray with the throw. Into Pirro. Pirro. Gray keeps it in. No way. Ah, man. Apparently King's been brought down. Not having it. But there you go. It's been given anyway. It's a throw-in. How's everyone getting on with FPL? I've got 13 points. I don't know if that's good or not. I don't know if that's good or not. 2-1 Leeds anyway. Goes forward. Headed by Rodon. Down the line there for James. For Rutter to chase. Pirro brings it down. Tries to get it out of his feet. Kamara tries to go across, but it's gone out wide here. Here's Sykes for Bristol City on halfway. Infield. Poor. Conway trying to get Bell away, but goes straight out of play, so it'll be a throw-in for Leeds United. Hearts are 2-0 up versus Hibernian. Throw-in to Leeds United. Halifax, Aaron Cosgrove makes it 2-0 against Ebbsfleet. Here's a throw-in for Sam Byram. Rutter. Oh, what a touch that is from the throw. Challenge, and it'll be a throw-in. What a touch that was by Gio Rutter. So we've got another throw coming. Pablo Hernandez chance go up round Ellen Road. Throw-in for Byram. Down the line, looking for Pirro, who's beaten in the air. Rutter. Referee finally gives Leeds a free kick for a foul on Rutter. It's about fecking time. Keith Stroud. So it's going to be a free kick to Leeds United. Man United still losing at home to Brentford. I can't wait for the meltdown if it stays like that. Taken quickly by Leeds. Somerville. Rutter combining. Here's Ampadu. Get it out to the right. Pirro. Can he get James in? He can. James. Can he pick out a Leeds shirt? Fired across. Takes a deflection and it'll be a corner. Blackburn. Sammy Schmodix against QPR. 4-0 up. QPR so poor away at home compared to away from home. 4-0 to Blackburn. Corner ball to Leeds United. And it's going to be Somerville to take this. I'm freshly opened. Well, idiot. Somerville, cross. Oh, it misses everyone. Who's it going to fall out to though? Kamara. Kamara goes for the ball that time. No out here for Bristol City. Oh, yeah, I didn't open that one. Well, I have. What am I on about? It's all over. No. Oh, fuck off. Here's great. Fulham. 1-0 up versus Sheffield United. Sheffield United still chasing the first win, I think. Goes back to Mellier. I think Heckingbottom's due for sack, you know. Bobby Decordova-Reid, the goal scorer. Back to the goalkeeper of Bristol City. Played up long. The game's just had a bit of a lull. It's a bit scrappy. It's a bit all over, a bit stop-start. Leeds United need to get their foot on it and play some ball. Chelsea now 3-1 up against Burnley. Burnley's early lead just taken away now, and Chelsea will get 3 points on the road. Ampadu heads it backwards, not intentionally. It's one in the centre of the park here. And Harry Cornick for Bristol City. He's got an overlapping run there from Sykes, but comes inside and beats Byram. But Kamara takes it off him, like taking candy from a baby. His pass out isn't great, though. Somerville loses out. And here is Sykes again for Bristol City infield. This is good. Terrible ball. King got it wrong. Sykes, I think that might be a free kick. Cornick, cross. Terrible. Bell tries an audacious flick, and there could be a chance here for Leeds. Pirro tries to get it out to Somerville. It'll go to Rutter. It's 4-on-5 here. Leeds. Oh, Rutter, great feet again. Into Somerville. There's a real chance here for Leeds. Can Somerville get it right this time? Oh, what a save! What a save from the keeper. He's actually put it onto the post. It may have been the crossbar. That's some strike by Somerville and some save. He could have... Oh. Rodon can't believe it here. Tommy Conwell's just fallen over. Not a chance. Yellow card given against Rodon. Rodon can't believe it. Could have easily been Leeds 2-1 and then boom. Conway. He does kick through Conway and does pull his shirt. The check-in VAR on the Chelsea goal. Sterling scored. Trust Sterling to score once I've taken him out of my fantasy team. Right, there's another change here. Knight's going off. Vyman coming on. Andy Vyman coming on for Jason Knight. Sam Bell coming off. I thought Sam Bell's been decent. Mehmeti coming on for Sam Bell. So we've got 66 minutes on the clock. Free kick given for a foul by Swansea. 2-1 up now against Swansea. 2-1 up against Plymouth. Free kick to come in from the goal scorer, Naismith. Don't forget to smash a like on the video, pay your rent, subscribe to the channel, get your comments in, and of course hit the notification bell. Here's the cross. Punched by Melier. Could he have caught that one? Potentially, yes. Mehmeti, good feet. Ampadu deals with it though. Well done, Ampadu. Mehmeti now with the throw. Just come on, the substitute. He's actually give it Cornick. It's going to be a long throw, this, folks. Going to be a long throw from Harry Cornick to come. Leeds must do better this time. They've looked quite susceptible from these throws. And it comes. Headed out by Rutter. On as far as Sykes, but there's a chance here on the counter. Leeds must score. You have to score. It's 3-on-2. It's Rutter. It's into Rutter. How have you got it wrong? He's still got the ball as Gio Rutter. He's lifted it up for Somerville. Oh my God. He's got to score. Rutter got the pass all wrong. I'm sorry, that's all on Rutter because the pass to James had to be true. He gets it wrong. He then continues his run and wins it back, and he's played the right ball, clipped up. Somerville, go with your left. Why do footballers always go with their favoured foot? If it's coming across you, go with your left. Send it back across goal. He's gone with his right, and he's not got a proper connection. He's got to score. He's got to go with his left. They always do it, footballers. Listen, I know their footballers are much better than me and you will ever be. But what I'm saying is if he goes with his left, it's going back across goal. No confidence, go with the right, they fluff it. Bamford does it. Bamford's done it loads. Never goes with his right. They go with their favoured foot. In that situation, though, left, it goes back across goal. At least you're giving it a chance. Somerville. Leeds should... Come on now. Over the course of this game, we should have absolutely battered these. On reflection. How many missed chances have we had, folks? Too many. We should have put these out of sight. Frustrating now. Frustrated. Because then you worry that... oh my God. I forgot to turn my walk off. I went on a walk yesterday with the dogs. Apparently, I've been walking for 23 hours. I was thinking, why is it telling me my heart rate? My God, I finished that. I forgot to turn it off after I took the dogs out on a walk. 23-hour walk, that's long, isn't it? Somerville doing a bumper, but that's what I'm saying though, Shawnee. You have to go with the left foot so it goes back across. But listen, I'm not a professional footballer, but they do it all the time. It's got to score. Got to score. Bamford would have missed it in a more creative way. True that. I hate it being 2-1. It's like the QPR game. You hate it just being one goal, innit? Because you just... I mean, look at the first half. They get one from a set piece, so you just never know. So we do need another... There's 20 minutes to get it. This is the time for me you start making some changes. Somerville does well. Him and Kamara combining. There's Dan James free. He releases it. Well done, Dan James. Look for the box, son. Oh, it's fallen over. Terrible from James, that. No foul, he just fell over. I would make some changes. I'd be looking at Jade and Anthony. I'd be looking at Bamford. I'd be looking them to come in and create something. I think what Bamford does as well is he's obviously keeps us up the pitch when he wins the ball. Here's Kamara. Heavy. Do you look at Gruyev maybe? Oh, well done. Archie Gray. Brilliant performance. Here's Ampadu. Ampadu into crease. Somerville. Oh, tries a ball through. Rutter's kept hold of it though. Rutter, it's its own. Takes a deflection. He's got to give it Pirani. He should have given it Pirot, but he'd already taken it ahead of him. But he's got to pass it Pirot there. But it's got to go Pirot, or maybe even look to heel it back when you've taken it too much of an acute angle. But it's another corner. But Rutter, top performance again, without being amazing. Still should have had a goal, shouldn't he? Should have had a goal. But I'd be bringing on Anthony and Bamford, me, just to give us some more up there. But we've got another corner. If it's on the ground, Struijk scores. There's my good friend Bielsa John on stewarding. Cross Dan James. Oh, Byram! Yes! Yes! Get in, and Rutter's finally scored. Or is it offside? Is it offside? Not too sure. Let's have a look. No, it's not. No, it's not obvious to see. Is that obvious? What we're saying, folks, he looked... it's offside anyway. Don't forget, folks, pay your rent and smash a like on the video. This goal is coming, though, I'm telling you. Don't forget to smash a like. We're nearly at 2.5k. People watching. We're on 24,622 subscribers, getting so close to 25k. So please do subscribe. Here's Sam Byram for a chance. Byram into Somerville. Somerville into Rutter. Rutter, good turn. Well done, Gio. Pop it up. Tries a cross, but it's all Leeds. Battered them this second half. Battered them. King with the block. It'll be another corner. 15 minutes, 18 minutes left. Make some changes, Daniel. Make some changes, I think. Make some changes. Oh, it's a throw-in, actually. There's Somerville. Somerville into Struijk, who squares it there to Rodon. Chef Wednesday hold this field 0-0. He's Ampadu. Finds Pirot. Byram keeps it alive though. Kamara's looked good today going forward. And here's Pirot. Tries to get Somerville in. Goalkeeper goes long. Can't get out at the minute, Bristol City. Rodon coming round, sweeping it up, gives it back to Melier. We do need another goal. It's taken out of play, that by Gray. 4-1 now to Chelsea against Burnley. If it's Raheem Sterling, I'll be fuming. I will, honestly. I took him out of my dream team and he started scoring. And Son, who our captain's got none. Oh, it's Nicholas Jackson, another that. You won't write it, man. Anyway, we move. On halfway now, Bristol City. 15 minutes left, folks. Everton 3-0 up versus Bournemouth. Brentford 1-0 winning at Old Trafford. Goes into midfield. I think it was another Onana mistake as well, I believe, which is hilarious, by the way. It's hilarious. Anyway, Bristol City now having a little bit of possession. No penetration with it, though. Just it goes out wide, though, here to Sykes. Vyman, sorry. Byram has to put it out of place. Long throw. Don't like it. Don't like this long throw. Oh, God. Long throw incoming. Don't, man. Corner. Melier. Big punch. Big punch. Oh, God. Tommy Conway trying to shape for a shot, but it's dealt with and out it goes. Cross. Well done, Byron. Does well. Using that experience there, just puts it out for a corner. Bristol City. See, this is why we need that second. We've had chances because they're doing the right things, Bristol City. Naismith is going to be the one to take it. Goal scorer. He's going to take the corner this side. Come on, Leeds United. Naismith whistle's gone. In it comes. Off the line. Off the line by Dan James. It went all the way through, folks. Dan James on the line. Out comes Melier. Well done. Good catch, Melier. And he's taking it quick. And there's a chance here. Oh, he's on. He's on, Somerville. Goalkeeper deals with it. Right idea by Dan James. How did Dan James get that far up the pitch after clearing it off the line? 13 minutes left. Got to make some subs now for me. Fresh legs. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's Byram. Melier saved it and then Byram. Somerville, I think, is coming off now. Oh, it's Dan James, actually, sorry. Here's what they're showing us here. What a save that was, by the way. Jayden Anthony on for Dan James. Probably switch wings now. Jayden, obviously, not 100%, so comes on. Dan James, though, with a goal. Well done, Dan. More goal involvements. I think he's played really well today. Really well. Praise when praise is needed. Here's Archie Gray with a throw. Who's that? Ampadu tries to give it back to Gray and it goes for a throw. Anthony's out on the left. Jayden Anthony out on the left, folks, and Struijk on the right. There's just been a bit of a lull, hasn't there? Even in the crowd, you can hear it. Here's the goalkeeper, O'Leary. Looking to switch it out to the left. Great pass, and Mehmedi up against Gray. Cuts in. Headed out there by Rodon. Oh, well done there by Pirro. And here's Jayden Anthony. He's looking for Rutter, but Rutter's not really wise to it. Not great by Anthony, to be honest, but Rutter was... Maybe Rutter's legs. He's done a lot of running. Bamford for me. I'd like to see Bamford come on, folks. I don't know how you feel about it. Down the line. Mehmeti. Is he offside? No. Cross. Ooh, it's put out by Rodon. He wants an offside there, Rodon. He did look off. Squeaky bum time. Yeah, definitely, mate. We need another, don't we? Definitely. We definitely need another. I'd bring Bamford on at this point. I'm bringing Bamford on. It's another corner. Leicester now 2-up. Jamie Vardy scored. That's their game 1. Oh, Fulham, Sheffield United 1-all. Actually annoyed because I've got Leno Oh, really poor cross by Mehmeti, but it's got a second bite of the cherry. They want on ball, never in a million years. Strike. Pring over. Own goal for Antoine Robinson. There's my clean sheet gone for Leno. Fuming. Ten minutes left, folks. Leeds United still in front. I have so warmed to... Yeah, he's a great player, Ian. Great player, isn't he, mate? He has. He's just got better and better. They're checking it for VAR. Hopefully, Sheffield United goal not given because I want them clean sheet points. Melier. Goes long. Pirro. Headed down. Harry Cornick does find out Mehmeti. Mehmeti up against Gray. Great challenge, Gray. Gray's been exceptional today. And as has Somerville there, just nicking in. Gives it to Anthony. Anthony. Oh, he's fouled there, referee. He's fouled, man. The referee's a piss take. I mean, he's giving it, but late. Honestly. Is that Sheffield United goal chalked off? Let's hope so. Into the final 10 now. Leeds do need another. Struijk. Leicester obviously two up. Iheanacho and Vardy. Here's Byram into Jadon Anthony. Kamara inside to Ampadu. Touch to Anthony. Oh, great football, Leeds. Rutter. Oh, Byram had already stopped. That was the right idea as well. Great football from Leeds in that little build-up there. Another change. Bamford coming on. I think Bamford scores, you know. I do. I think Bamford scores. Rutter. He needs to come off. He's ran his legs off. Preston 4-2 to Ipswich now. Rutter's been great game. Should have scored, but he'll know that. But he's been really good today. But Bamford on. And I think Bamford lead the line. I think he scores. Rotherham have scored against Southampton. Jordan Hugill, 1-1. Get in, Rotherham. Eight minutes left, folks. Header by Struijk. Out of play, and it'll be a throw into Bristol City just over halfway. Bamford chasing. Goes out wide for Mehmeti. Mehmeti up against Gray. Oh, Gray, man. Brilliant again. Look at him. Look at Gray. Get off, Mehmeti. Archie Gray has been phenomenal. And here's Somerville. I can smell it. There's the run. Oh, he ran the line really well, Bamford, but Sykes read it. Goes back to the keeper. Bamford pressing. Who's up there pressing with him? No one. And now Sykes will try bring it out. I'm getting excited again, folks, because I can feel something. Archie Gray, chance go up. More than he deserves, because he's been phenomenal at right back. Rotherham equalised away at St Mary's. They will come, Southampton, so... Dickey, Kamara, well done. Good game today, Kamara, apart from the set piece, obviously, but outside of that being good. Don't forget to smash a like on the video, folks. Please, we have 1.3. Let's get that to 1.5k likes. 7 minutes left. Folks, 2,500 people watching. Let's get to 3k. We've got 24,623 subscribers on that road to 25k. Kamara. Bristol City a bit all over here. Kamara, well done. Great challenge. And Jadon Anthony lets it run across his body and he'll actually go for a throw. It's a goalkeeper, O'Leary. Williams. Campering. Releases the ball. Good from Somerville defensively. Goes back to the keeper. Just got to remember as well, folks, Jaden Anthony and Nonto will come back into this side. Ball, looking down the channel. Melier deals with it. There's Melier square to Joe Rodon. Joe Rodon hooks it upfield. Brentford still 1-0 up versus Man United. Referee says it's gone out of play. Sheffield United goal was given as well. Gary Speed chance go up around Ellen Road. He's a defender for Bristol City over halfway. He's done really well to bring it out. And this chance on the left-hand side. Mehmeti blocked by Rodon. Rodon a colossus again. The two centre-backs. Two centre-backs have been great today. Taken quickly is the throw. Cross. Oh! What a block, Sam Byram. Sam Byram with a fantastic block. It comes all the way over to the back post. Vyman on the volley and Sam Byram just throws his body at it. Great block from Sam Byram. He has caught it with a cross. Struijk underneath it, wins the header. And it's a corner ball. Vyman should score, to be honest, but there's still chances in this now for Bristol City. We need that goal, man. We need that goal. We don't want to repeat what happened in the first half. Leeds United, please, heads on for the corner. Melier going to come to collect potentially. Rodon's been great in the air. Kamara head on. And it comes. Punch by Melier. Good punch as well. Out it goes. Somerville chasing. Kamara now chasing. They're going to put the ball back in. Pring to put it back in. Headed. It's going to be a goal kick. Yeah, goal kick. Fulham 2-1 up now against Sheffield United. 3 minutes left. It's all about getting through these games. 36,000 in Ellen Road today. Chelsea 4-1 against Burnley. Maybe they've turned the corner. Same can't be said for Manchester United, can it? Melier to take the goal kick. It's long. Straight out of play. We haven't seen him do that for a while. It's a throw into Bristol City. 2 minutes of normal time. Two and a half thousand people watching. Don't forget to smash a like, folks. It's gone for a goal kick. That'll suit you. Where's Fodringham with the own goal for Sheffield United? So own goals in that game. Swansea 3-1 up against Plymouth. Melier going to take this goal kick now. Melier. Bamford. Bamford's not going to get any sympathy at all, is he? After his dive midweek. I think he took a whack in the head, maybe. Bamford's not going to get any sympathy at all. Did take one in the side of the head, but nothing bad, really. So, minute left of normal time, folks. Getting a bit cold in here, like. Free kick given. 30 seconds of normal time, folks. Come on, Leeds United. Don't mess about. Coventry have equalised against Norwich. Ben Gibson, own goal. Own goals, left, right and centre. Man United still losing against Brentford, though. At Old Trafford. That's 4 losses in the spin at Old Trafford. Let it go, great. Well done, and that's a goal kick. I think we might see this one. 90 minutes. How long have we got left, folks? Added time. We'll wait and see. Four minutes and counting. Leeds United could be about to get their first back-to-back wins of the season. Cement that place in the top 6. That's what we need. That's what we need to do, folks. If we can be currently sat in 5th with the same points as Sunderland. Obviously, Sunderland battered today by Middlesbrough in the Tees Weir derby. Ball over the top by O'Leary. Header by Rodon. Rodon then gets a second bite of the cherry. Love that. And it's going to be brought down by Somerville, who's able to come in field. Oh, go on, Somerville. Can he get there? Yes, he can. Anthony. Oh, the ball's over. Jadon Anthony's got away with it. Jadon Anthony. Anthony! Poor effort. Poor effort. Poor effort. Maybe should have looked for Bamford, but I understand why he had to go up goal, let's be honest. O'Leary, not the best clearance, and Rodon will deal with it. Yeah, not great from O'Leary, that. Here's Ampadu, into Pirro, chance. Here's Bamford running the line. Somerville, Bamford, Jadon Anthony! Pass! Oh, Bamford! He got it all wrong, man, all wrong. Should have gone to Anthony sooner. Kamara, putting his body on the line. Don't score here, I'll be so annoyed. Yes, well done. Oh, he's kept it in as Jadon Anthony. Go on, son. Go. Go. It's 3 against 3. Jadon Anthony. Into Bamford. Bamford. Pass. Somerville. Oh. Over the crossbar. 2 minutes left. Come on, Leeds. Blaze one there from Somerville. Blaze one indeed. 2-1. Leeds winning 2-1. Somerville probably should do better. 3 changes. Gruyev, Ayling and Cooper. Cooper, don't do anything to mess it up here. Imagine. 3 subs coming on, just running down the clock. Kamara's had a very good game today. Apart from the defensive header, he's played really well. Luke Ayling comes on. More defenders on the pitch. Somerville probably should have scored. Off he comes for Luke Ayling. Well done. And then Cooper as well. So still no as well. Cooper on for Pirro. So more defenders. More defenders coming on. Goal! Man United have scored. Fuck off. That's shit. 92 minutes they've scored. Brutal. I hope that. Oh. Who's going to win this? Gruyev. Gruyev actually passes it to a Bristol City body. Luke Ayling, no foul, wins it. Luke Ayling down the line does well. Goes to a Bristol City body. Gruyev nips in. Wins a free kick. Yes. We're going to see this one out. Well done, Gruyev. Wins the free kick for Leeds. Man United have scored. I hope it's VAR check. Are they checking VAR? Please. Come on, Leeds, now. You've got 30 seconds. Let's see this one. Scott McTominay with the goal. Thinks he's prime Paul Scholes when he plays us. 15 seconds. Come on, Leeds. Surely. 3 points in the bag. Back-to-back wins. Let's go. Please, Melier. Long. We're on the 94th minute. That's time. It's going to go for a goal kick. Referee. Come on. This is just going to be hoofed upfield. They've taken it short. Goes back to the goalkeeper. O'Leary, poor kick out. Cleared. It's going to fall for Bamford. Bamford, go on. Oh, what are you doing? He's tried to pass it. He's got to hit it. He's looked for the square. Why ain't Bamford hit it? It's okay though. It's okay. I thought he was going to hit it first time. But do you know what? He's made the right decision, because if he does get it through, it's a tap-in, innit? Corner ball, though. Take your time. This is it. Just blow the fucking whistle, referee. We've had enough. We've had enough. He's back-to-back wins! Fifth in the table. Fifth in the table, going into the international break. Back-to-back wins. You love to see it. They're going to take it short. Oh, little flick. Yes! 3 points in the bag. Leeds United. Oh, it's not. It's not. It's not. Why hasn't he blown the whistle? This is 95. Now he's done it. Get in. Get in. Back-to-back wins. Fifth in the table. Let's go. Leeds United win the game 2-1. That's 2 wins on the bounce. Get in. Fifth in the table. Living nice. Let's move. Listen, folks, I'm going to leave it there. Please smash a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel. Get your comments in. Hit the notification bell. I will be doing a post-match straight after this, so make sure you look out for that. Also, there'll be some watch-along highlights on YouTube short later. And, of course, tomorrow night we'll do the final word. And then it's the international break. And then we'll be doing Leeds United career mode. Yeah. So big up to you all. Thanks as always for watching. I'll see you in a bit. Peace out. Leeds, Leeds, Leeds.